Hello, everybody. Hope your Monday went well. Oh, as you can see, I'm sitting up a little higher now, and life's a little bit better. I've been busting my hump all day, and trying to get things set up, changed around. Oh, I still got to fix my green screen a little bit. Oh, go that way with it. Can't go that way. All right, got a little more work to do. It is what it is. It's an early game tonight with COVID and everything. It's got everything messed around. Schedules are changed, so on and so forth. Let me drop that down into there. So we're going to get some early football. I'm doing the first game. Pat on Big Pat Sports Talk's going to be doing the second game. We got the 6 and 7 Vegas Raiders traveling to the Cleveland Browns. Kickoff's getting ready to go. Why don't I have any sound? This thing working? Hello? You guys hear me? Hopefully this is working. I said it was. I got no sound on my TV, but well, it's good. Oh, how's it coming, Logan?
What's good?
I can't hear you. What the hell happened? Did something get unplugged? Yeah, let me do this then. Eric, can you guys hear? Can you speak, Logan?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, now I got you. Okay.
Okay.
Holy shit, everything's working. Yeah, woo! I got you guys. Sorry, I got malfunctions here and troubles. Sorry, Lou.
You do it to me every time.
Oh my god. Oh no, this damn computer. Well, here, I'll stand up.
What the? Oh, you got your new chair?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
What up, man?
Oh, so yeah, I just assembled it a half an hour ago.
Nice.
The UPS guy was late.
Is it
Yeah, I
comfortable?
saw Mrs. Rip. Oh, dude, this is phenomenal. I'll tell you, I can lean back. Oh man, this is the golden age of computer technology here. Now I can sit here for 12 hours, no problem. Logan, your package will be delivered tomorrow.
Logan.
Just so you know.
Slay.
What's up?
All right. Well, I have the two of you on here. All right. We all know that you guys are all part of the Big Blue crew.
I'm not.
Even though you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you're on all our streams. You're part of our crew. Okay. I would like to see you, Slay, and Nate,
Adam.
and possibly Jaden get a stream going like me, Joe, Pat, and Miz have. Where it's just 4, not people calling in.
You're muted, Lou. We can't hear you.
No, he's not muted here.
See, the thing with that is the dude up here, Logan, and Nate.
No, we're not going to get into that. I'll do it with Big Play, Slay, and Jaden, but me and Nate have some issues that I'm not going to talk about on stream.
Yeah,
So,
we'll work that out in private.
See, that's why I got to talk about that. But
I want to see you guys put a podcast together of you 4 young minds Okay.
Well, we got to have a meeting about that, but Lou.
Yeah, because me and Nate have some issues that we got to work out before we do that.
Listen, you put your issues to the side and be mad about this shit.
Well,
We could talk about that after. I'd love to do that. Me, Jaden,
Y'all can
Slim.
put y'all issues on. Y'all can y'all issues out when y'all about 6 months. Okay?
My dad won't let us box, bro. He's scared I'll kill him.
All right. Well, don't
Well-
shot verbally if you're not gonna box.
right.
I wanted to. Yeah, well, we could do that. I'll just have to figure out a day.
See, I
No,
want.
listen. You guys ain't got to be in the same room. You guys always in the same damn chat anyway. It's sports talk. We can be mature. Okay. You can give your opinion. He can give his opinion. Slade can give his opinion. Aiden can give his opinion, and you guys do drafts and call games and all that. And we'll still pop in the stream. You guys still pop in our stream. You guys are the younger generation of the Big Blue Crew. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of that big blue crew stuff. Yeah, y'all got that. Y'all got that. I'm just.
Then me, Jaden, and Nate can do it.
Yeah, that's better.
No,
That's
we're
fine. You're part
making
of the
you.
little green gang.
I'm not no
All right.
goddamn no blue crew or whatever the hell y'all say.
That's fine.
Ah.
That's fine. You're part of the little green gang. You part of the little green gang, are you?
Hi, Adam.
Gang,
Own damn podcast. I got my stuff.
dirty Eagles fans try to treat you nice and
No.
you try to spit in my face. Bye, Slay.
Yeah. Okay. What's good, Adam?
What's going on, Joel and guys? How you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Adam caught this with the re-up.
Well,
Who's playing, Joel?
the Raiders and the Browns. The Browns have it. It's 1st and 10, but there's a penalty flag, delay a game on the Browns. So, oh my God, I've been busting my hump all day getting this area cleaned, rearranging everything, and I kind of like the layout now. It's a lot more roomier.
Hey man, you do your thing. You chill.
Oh, mop the floor.
Slay, we're gonna need 4 people, so Slay, you gotta
I'm
join.
not joining that, bro. As
We could do Eagles and Giants talk.
Yeah,
Eagles
man,
and
listen,
Giants,
I'm good.
You don't beg him for nothing.
bro.
How about
You still got Balby and
Yeah,
you still
Balby.
got Jaden.
No. Me and Balby,
You guys
I can work with Nate, but I refuse to work with Balby. Nah, I'm good there. I'm
Super
good.
Taj and Jaden.
Taj? Yeah.
Well,
Taj or something.
We could do me,
There you go.
Jaden, and Taj. We could
Yeah,
do
that
that.
would be cool.
And Nate, I'm cool with Nate, but there's only one guy that I refuse to work with.
Well,
And that's
you
Balby.
guys
I'm
did
not
that
gonna
out
do
off the
it.
Don't
oh,
air
what
your
a play
dirty
by the
laundry for
Raiders
everybody.
defense.
Oh,
Raiders fighting for the playoffs.
yeah.
So are the Browns. It's going to be funny because a 10-win team is not going to make the playoffs. in the AFC.
Playoffs.
That's what we're working on too, Ashton. We're working on the middle of that, and we like having the guys, but when we see a football game, we're going to start calling it. But we're just starting to change stuff around now and getting stuff set up. It does kind of spoil the stream when too many people are talking, so that's why Lou's telling Logan and Slay, and then I believe we wanted to get like Adam and Hit Squad and some of those guys and have them do the same thing what we're doing. That way it breaks down the communication and call you Ash, okay. That way we're
Adam is in our age, right? So was thinking more like Ash Money, Hit Squad, Zion,
okay.
and Mac the Giants fan probably.
No, Mac's more our age too.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's a bunch of us, bro. So
Right, that's what I mean. We all
on each other's dream stuff, but we make little pods together as well to help build each other up. We all fuck with each other anyway. We all be in each other's streams anyway.
Yeah.
We all be all in each other's comment section.
I already
I
got
said
mine.
Ash.
Yeah, Max.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to call you Ash Griffin now. I'm sorry. I can't call you Ash no more.
No,
Sheesh.
Max,
we're
you're-
working on it. We got to get some private.
I said Ash. I said Ash, Hit Squad, Zion. And then I said Mac the Giants fan, but he said Mac the Giants fan is more our age group.
he's
he's
44.
44. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at big time over there on the phone.
yeah, I already got mine. So I'm good.
Yeah, y'all only, and now it's
That's-
just Zion, Ash, and Hit Squad.
Yeah,
I'm-
Taj is 20.
Good ideas though.
Taj.
Taj
Oh,
says
damn,
he's
I thought
20.
Taj was young. I mean, he is young, but I mean, I thought he was
Right.
like Nate and them.
That's the problem
Well,
once you
shit,
hit them
there it is
40s.
right there. Taj, Hit Squad, Zion, and Ash.
Right.
Cause Ash and what's his name? Taj are around the same age group.
You know,
Jaden's like 19.
exactly. They get their streams going. If they want us to jump on, we can jump on, but that way they're getting views and building their channels, rotate it through.
Yeah, and
All right, I got Jaden.
Nate and Logan could be cordial and probably Balby. So
We're doing it. Me
Yo,
and
son,
Jaden,
yo,
we're-
hey. What the? Nope. I just try to include you in there. You have to put a part of this. Don't get no ideas.
Me and Jaden, we're doing it tomorrow at 9:00.
congrats.
He gets so mad. Yo, I just be fucking with you, bro. Slay be getting so tight, bro.
I know.
I gotta find. I could probably get Nate, and I gotta find someone else.
Yo, Slay, you need a hug.
Right here. Right here.
Let's get it. Let's get
Right
it.
here.
One. I do need one, but not from no damn man.
Big play, Slay. We
Bro.
need a
You
guy.
want to
Can
tell
you
you you
please,
need one, motherfucker.
Slay? Can you please be a co-host, bro?
Logan.
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me when though.
Logan, you got one right here.
I know. I just talked to him. I was on the phone.
Okay.
with him.
But
Okay.
Logan, let me ask you, what time do you want to do it?
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. is when we're going live.
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. All right. I can do that.
Now, you know there's a football game tomorrow.
It's past
Oh,
his
yeah.
bedtime.
But the problem is we
Hell
can't
no.
do Fridays because of film reviews. We can't do Thursdays because of
Well,
Thursday
film
night
reviews aren't going on right now because there ain't no way in hell we're going to be doing Glennon. So what we
they
need to
will
do
be.
is
and then on
what
Thursdays.
now listen. Shh.
I
Engage
just
ears,
took a minute
disengage
I
mouth.
got in the chat.
Here's what we're going to do is we'll have a meeting here later tonight. We'll get everybody in here and we can discuss it that's still here on the stream, and that way we can break it down.
All right, Jaden, we're gonna need you for this meeting.
Yeah, 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Well, we don't know. We'll figure it out.
Right, exactly. We're going to have to bring up a schedule and get
But-
stuff.
Jaden, just be ready, I guess.
But in like January though, in like the week, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't.
I don't know about that one either.
Joe,
Yo.
I just took a Glennon before I jumped on the live.
Oh, nice. You feel better?
Yeah,
Your pants fit better?
that's the new way of taking a shit. That's what you call
Right.
it now. I'm gonna go take
Right.
a Glennon. I'll be back.
Oh my God.
Like that.
That goddamn goose stepping bitch. I don't want to see him on the field anymore at all. Oh my God. I'd rather hear Fromm and Daniel Jones controversy. Watch that some bitch out there try to play.
That's
looks
the new
god-
shit for 2022. We gonna make that shit
Oh.
trend.
Oh
Like, yo, I gotta
man.
go take a Glennon. I'll be back.
Jay, man, we appreciate you. You're always here. Great guy saying hi to what's up, everybody. I love the way you roast Big Play Slay, man. It's hilarious sometimes.
Since we're on watching Derek Carr, would people want Derek Carr or a guy who compares to Derek Carr as a quarterback?
You know, Derek Carr was leading the league in the passing for a while. You know, he was a number one. So, I mean, you look at the Raiders at the beginning of the season, they were a damn good team, and they were kind of scary. And then the shit went down with Gruden, the Washington football team emails. I'll tell you what, I like Derek Carr, but
I'm only asking because someone sent me something that the Pickett kid is player comparison is Derek Carr, and I'm just saying because with the Daniel Jones new information, would we want a guy like similar to Derek Carr in terms of profile, because I think Derek Carr should have been a first-round pick. Obviously, he was a second-round pick, and he's evolved.
Right. Hey,
What's
Pat.
going on, fellas?
I
Nice.
like that comparison actually. Derek Carr and Kenny Pickett. They both have good arms and they can run. That's a good comparison. I like that.
I mean, I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind Derek Carr. I think he's better than his brother. I think his brother got screwed at the Texans, but I think I like Derek Carr's style better than his brother. If it's his brother, I don't want him.
Well, you ain't gonna get him because he retired.
Derek Carr is way better than what his brother was, even though.
Well, David Carr was shell shocked, right?
Yeah, yeah,
76 sacks in his first season as an NFL record.
Yeah, I think what was it? David Carr was like he didn't have a chance out there in Houston.
Right.
I agree with you.
I mean,
Derek Carr, I think he has more arm talent than David too.
It's
a
funny.
nice play. First down to the 31-yard line of
It's
Cleveland.
Keeney kid. He's pretty good. He's been all
What's
over
your
the field.
timestamp, Joe?
Right now they're showing a replay. Carr's taking the stamp, looking downfield. They're looking at his eyes, reading, throwing.
What channel is it on?
NFL Network.
Oh, it's on NFL Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit behind then.
Yeah, I got
your timestamp?
7:34, 33, 32.
Oh, you got 7:34?
Yeah.
You're way
Oh,
behind.
I'm at 6:46.
You way behind, man.
Am I?
Y'all both way behind. I'm at like
Oh,
7.
I am a little bit behind. Okay. Well, I've been lagging, getting stuff fired up, trying to communicate. Now I got 6:38.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
You're right
Okay.
there.
All right, thanks guys. Like I said, I couldn't hear, so it's like I went and laid down for a couple hours because I had a wicked headache. I got up at
Me too.
3:30. And then I put my chair together. That took freaking until 4:30. And
Well, they only gave you the Chinese instructions.
well, no, it was actually a picture.
That's it. Here you go.
Yeah, that was it too. And of course, it's got that little cardboard with all the little bolts. Use A and B to C and D and.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would, if you don't mind, Joe, I would like to say something.
Sure.
On the quarterback situation here in New York. Like I told you guys, I knew that guy was going to be shut down for the rest of the season. I'm starting to believe more and more now that he shut him down for the rest of the season to see if he can get a competition going with him next season.
I agree.
Glennon turned out to be dog water.
Dog water? That's a compliment, man.
More like dog shit.
Right.
So let's say this. Let's say Jake Fromm comes out. Hopefully he can beat the Eagles, but let's just say Jake Fromm comes out. We lose the rest of our games, but Jake Fromm gets our receivers some touchdowns. Let's say Galladay gets 3 touchdowns in the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
And the offense looks like it can be half decent. Let's say put up 17 to 20 points a game.
Right.
And we still lose out. Or we may beat the Bears, or we may beat the Eagles. Say we win one game. I think we win one of those 2 games with Jake Fromm in there. Are you comfortable with Jake Fromm going into next year competing with Daniel Jones for the quarterback position?
Absolutely.
I figure I told you guys that's why Fromm was here. That's why we got him off of Buffalo, because Judge was looking at, and this way he's got a guy he can look at for 6 weeks and bring him in. And if he doesn't like him, he can cut him this year. Okay. If he thinks he can compete with Daniel Jones, he's going to be at least our backup for the next 3 years. And he doesn't have to waste a draft pick on a quarterback. If Fromm is just as good as these guys coming out, which I believe,
I think he is.
Judge has 6 months to get this kid ready, get him a couple of games, get some tape on him, some film, figure out what he does. Look at them too this end of this year. Say there's a competition. All right, it starts right now. It ends in week 17 next year or 18, whatever the hell they're going to do. I knew that was coming the minute we got Fromm. The minute I saw that, before we even heard about DJ's neck injury, I knew that's exactly what Judge is doing. is forecasting the future. And that's what I mean. We've got to give him time.
So with do you think it was bullshit when the judge came out and said Daniel Jones is my guy?
No, I think he does.
BS.
I think he does like him, but he's got to have a kick in the ass.
So you're basically saying like go ahead, Adam. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We don't know if Daniel Jones is going to be cleared next year. I mean, we know it's a neck sprain or whatever they're saying, but they've been shady about it. And the fact that they've IR'd him this late into the IR season, who knows what's going to happen next year. I don't think they're going to get a quarterback in the draft. I think Fromm should be, we need to give him game reps, because that's what I was saying to you guys before. Like, we don't necessarily need to start him, just get him game reps. But now we know how bad Glennon is. I'd rather see a kid in there that we possibly has a future than Mike Doo-Doo Glennon.
Well, unfortunately I saw a report where Glennon's still going to be taking the reps with the ones.
If so, the judge needs to be like firing that stupidity right there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sit there and put out Glennon again and then tell me that you have everything covered detail wise, because you go over every detail. You can't tell us like, oh well, Glennon's. It's not about winning right now. Evaluate your talent so you know what's going on next year. That's what coaches do. It's okay to admit that you've lost, that the season's over. We get it. If you know that you're going to be here, you don't start Glennon. You start from and you see what you got. And if he sucks, like Joel said, there's no real recourse in cutting him. But you're going to need a quarterback anyways for the 90-man roster. So.
Well, could it also be that he's just letting Glennon go out there and take the bumps and the bruises and protect him from and DJ?
No.
Why would you protect Fromm and you don't know what Fromm is?
Well, I mean, giving him reps, but I look, man, I just threw it out there. I never said it was, No,
I'm not saying that you're not making sense.
Right.
I'm saying that particular way of going about things doesn't make sense.
All right,
because you don't know what Jake Fromm is. You got to know what Jake Fromm is before you go into the next season.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
How can there be a competition if you don't know what Jake Fromm is?
Well, I saw a thing where he only knows like 60% of the playbook. I admit that's over half, but
that's good though. I mean,
it is good.
You got to think of it like this, okay? Who cares how much he knows? You go in there and give him what he knows. You hand the ball to Barkley and Booker, and you say, hey guys, carry us to the next level. And then the throws that you make sure that you have plays that he knows. I mean, he came in and ran a 2-minute offense and moved the football downfield and had almost the same amount of yardage as Mike Glennon, who played a whole game.
I agree.
And he knows 100% of the play, but he's been there since the beginning. And the one little drive that Jake Fromm got, he looked worlds above Mike Glennon. His arm looks more lively.
Well,
he has more command of the huddle. His cadence is good.
I get your guys' argument, and I'd like to see Fromm too. But now let's remember how he brought in Roche, how he brought in Ojulari, how he brought in Kadarius Toney. He let him go out and get some plays, and then a little bit more, and a little bit more. So even though he might not start this week, I would be ecstatic for the next 2 weeks and even seeing him in the second half of both games, maybe the second half of the second to last game, and play the whole last game.
Just start him from the beginning. Don't start him from start to finish.
I see where I'm sorry, Adam.
No.
I see where he's coming from though, Adam. Because that is a track record with Joe Judge. He did do it with Tony, and when Tony came in his first full game against the Cowboys, he set the rookie Giants record. Roche was on the practice squad from the beginning of the season. He didn't get snaps until week 7, week 8. Ojulari was getting spot time all the way into about week 10 when they finally benched O'Shane Zimenez and Carter went down. So that actually forced Roche and Ojulari to play. But everybody that he's held out, as far as rookie-wise, they've actually produced. Yeah, Aaron Robertson. But Aaron Robertson was hurt. But I think he could have came back before they allowed him to come back because he was set to come back. You know, you got that 3-week period. They waited that whole 3-week period to bring him back. And I know that guy wasn't hurt until week 11.
Right.
You can miss you with that. But Aaron Robinson's come in and he's gotten starting repetitions. I would say this: look for the DBs next year to be Robinson, Rodarius Williams, and Adoree Jackson next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I mean,
Because
I hear you on that, but at the same time, if you're going to go with this guy, you got to give him as many reps as possible. A, it gives him a chance to look at him in practice, and B, you get to see how he can command a whole game because they're not, you give him in the second half and we're blown out in the Eagles game. It's going to be the thing, prevent defense, not really, attacking. You'll give him I say give him the whole game to see what you got. I mean, you don't need Glennon anymore to be looked at. I think ushering him in slowly makes no sense. You got 3 games. You don't got 17 like you did when you had Quincy Roche, where you can get him in systematically. You got 3 games left.
Well,
might as well just let him roll.
Well, I get your point, Adam, but if you look at Joe Judge's and all his draft picks, I mean, outside of Thomas, who had to start, most of his draft picks, he sets for a little bit and gets them prepared. And it's like those are the guys that we're rooting for. Those are the guys that we're seeing that are our players right now are the Joe Judge picks. We're not rooting for who Shermer got or really the free agents because we're all up in arms about Galladay. But, we're saying that he's not getting the ball and we don't have a quarterback that can get him the ball. So that's still 50-50, But if I look at this team right now, what we root for right now, our star players are the guys that Judge picked. And if he's bringing these rookies along as talent, I mean, look at Tay Crowder, a 7th-round draft pick, is actually starting to really look good back there at middle linebacker. So by him doing this, I'm kind of on the train for the way he's progressing these rookies coming in slowly and when it's their moment, they're making the most out of it. Well, I mean, when's the last time we had a rookie that had 8 sacks? Is that what Ojulari has now?
Yeah,
he's
When's the last time we had that?
81. But the thing is, he also played Jalen Smith, who wasn't here a week. So I mean,
right.
I get what you're saying, but to me, it's like if you're going to give the kid a game, let him see how he prepares, knowing he's the starter, knowing he's the man, knowing he's going to be the whole team's now looking at him. Not guys going in there and you go into the meeting and say, well, we're going to start Mike Glennon the first half, and then at the second half, we're going to see how it goes and then possibly put in Jake Fromm. What do you think the offensive player is going to say? They're going to be like, well, why don't you just start?
Most of them are gone, though, so I don't think he really cares. I mean, four of the offensive linemen are gone. Ingram's gone. Now Shepard's probably gone. I mean, who the hell's left on that offense besides Barkley? And I'm sure Barkley's like, okay, yeah, just throw his ass out there and let me freaking set the bench, coach.
I mean, at this point, I'd rather see Kadarius Toney be the quarterback, but he's never.
Right.
Does Ojulari have a fumble this season?
Yeah, he has a strip fumble this season as well.
Hey, that's
does Roche. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you though. This offense might look totally different. I think the only returning players you might have is Daniel Jones, Barkley, Booker, Galladay.
Oh, what a nice! He dropped it. I'm sorry, he dropped that. Peoples-Jones just dropped a freaking 50-yard completion bomb down the sideline.
Who was it to?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a horrible play.
Yeah.
Watch this. He puts it right in there, and he dropped it.
Oh, man.
Terrible drop.
That's Giants football right there.
Right. I mean, but you may only see about 6 guys returning on the offensive side of the ball next year.
Right.
I'm going to be real with you. I mean, the fullbacks might have more clout than most of these guys. I mean, the fullbacks might be back before them. But your main characters, and one of them, who was Daniel Jones, is going to be fighting for his job if Jake Fromm shows that he's decent.
Exactly.
I'm not going to lie to you. So, I mean, only thing you'll have return is Galladay, Jones, Barkley, Booker, and Toney. Because the receiving core is going to look different. You think Colin Johnson's coming back? I don't think so. Ross stays hurt too much. He might let Ross come back. Slayton, they might find a trade partner for him to get a late round draft pick and bring in somebody else. Who knows?
Right.
I don't even need a draft pick for that
guy. I mean, but even Slayton looked different when Fromm was in there.
Yeah, he looked like he actually could maybe catch something instead of not catching.
Right. And I'm telling you, if he only knows 60% of the playbook, that's 60%. He handled it very well.
Yes.
And I don't give a damn. I'm putting the guy that knows 60% over a guy that knows 100% of that. 100% gets me what? How many interceptions has he thrown since he's been in there? Like 6.
Well, after what I
has
said,
been terrible.
I know he's terrible, guys. I know he is.
I think he starts the second half of this game coming up. I think Glennon starts against the Eagles.
Might be.
I think he starts the second half if Glennon sucks again.
I mean, but I like the way Judge and the way we're rooting for everybody. I'm starting to look at what Judge is doing or trying to do, and you know what? I'm not going to lie, Pat. It makes sense. It really does.
It does.
When's the last time we saw a coach do this type of building a team?
Shit, a long time.
Exactly.
Tom Coughlin first got here. That's the last time.
And the more that we discuss, different stuff, and I know Adam doesn't want him back, and I know Ash doesn't want him back, and a few others. But when we debate all of this, and I get all the debate for and against, and it's I'm kind of leaning towards that. My God, I can almost see why Amara's going to bring him back for another year because his players are balling. They
are. His players that he's drafted are the players that you say that have some potential.
Exactly. Now, if these guys don't play next year, then we definitely know what's going on. We'll definitely know it's Judge. If we see a different offense out there and we see Daniel Jones go out there and ball, we're going to know it's Garrett. But I want to see who the GM is. I want to see if they're going to get rid of the training staff. And I want to see who's going to be in the scout department this year. I want to know if they're going to replace some of those people.
Well, if it's Kevin Abrams, it ain't nothing going to change.
Well,
Kevin Abrams doesn't scout. Adam.
Well, right. He hires.
It's a guy named Jeremiah something. Jeremiah. That's the main scout.
What I'm saying is like Chris Pettit is head of scouting, but if Kevin Abrams is there, he's going to keep Gettleman's guys and be like, y'all are still here. So
maybe he lets Abrams bring in his guys. That Abrams feels that they could come in. I mean,
because is Shaplinski gone, the quarterback's coach? I don't know if he's a Judge guy.
He was hired.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't know if he was kept here under Mara for Garrett or what, because we don't know what the scenario is with how Garrett actually operated within the organization. That's why I'm saying I want to see who's going to get let go and who's going to be brought in. In the first place, the first thing I want to see this season before anything is the OC.
Yep, that's what I was getting ready to tell you. I think the OC is going to be the first decision this offseason.
Right.
And it might be Russ Callaway. And Russ Callaway, he ran that system at LSU.
Under Joe
really
Burrow.
It's really determined on quick passes and going deep when you start to come up to stop those quick passes. That's what his offense was predicated on.
It likes to run the ball, too.
Yeah, it loves to run the ball.
If that is the case,
go ahead, Adam, I'm sorry.
If that is the case, they need to play the preseason. Don't come out next year and be like, well, they need to gel. They're going to need to gel.
Yes, I agree.
To play the preseason, right. You need to see Daniel Jones, because I think what happened this year, they didn't play preseason. They were out of sync, and it took them a little while to get into sync. And then before you know it, we're behind the 8 ball, and we're playing catch up the entire season.
I think he's not going to have a choice but to play during the preseason this year, Adam, because there's going to be so many new faces.
Right.
You got a major quarterback competition, so they have to play.
Right.
Because you got to see which quarterback you're going to go with. So you're going to see in the first game, Daniel Jones get one half, Ron get the other half, probably all 4 games, and then he's going to determine who he wants to start.
I agree.
So you may see starters a whole first game of the preseason going with both quarterbacks. You don't know.
Well, we definitely will because – sorry.
Oh, I mean, that's true, Adam. You're definitely going to see that because now, say if you get new offensive linemen and they're rookies, you got to get them reps.
Right.
Because if they're better than the people that you have there now, which they will be, you got to get them reps. Say if you get a Linderbaum and a Iquanu or a Krause, at center and right tackle. You got to get them reps because they're
Right.
better than what you have right now. Unless this off season is either going to piss people off dramatically or
Yep.
it's going to turn a whole new direction this off season when it comes
Yep.
to the draft, free agency. I
Yep.
want to see which way Joe Judge goes in free agency. If we clear that cap room, does he sign his defensive players that he wants to come in there? Or does he sign offensive linemen that he believes can come in there and be good as veteran free agents on the offensive line? Because if he does that, I think he's going defense in the draft. If he brings in defense, I think he goes offense in the draft.
Yep. But
And
he
if
might go
signs a
offense and still go offense in the draft too.
I mean, it just depends on what he brings in, Joe. If
Right,
he brings
it
in a
does.
veteran receiver or something like that, then yes, he is going to offensive line. But say
I'm
if he brings
thinking-
some,
I'm
Go
thinking
ahead.
if he brought in 2 guards, then he might draft center and tackle. Or if he brings in a guard to tackle, he might be looking at center during the draft.
so you're saying that he's going to get a whole new offensive line this offseason, basically.
Yeah,
Because
that's
if you bring in 2 guards, because what about Isaiah Wilson? I think that kid's ready. I think he's just holding him out till next season.
well, okay, but if you get, okay, let's say you get a couple of guards on 2-year contracts, okay, and you know they're capable of working with your scheme within your system, okay, you've got those guys right now to fix the O-line. All right, and that way, because I don't want to go into next year with another Pert scenario. That
That's
bothered me. I don't
true.
want that
So
because
you don't
I
want
would
the unknown.
exactly. I want known. I want to know you're going to fix this. I want this to be done right this year so that Barkley has a chance to prove he's a contract guy. I want Daniel Jones because look, if we fix this O-line and Barkley's putting up 150 yards a game, but Daniel's throwing interceptions, I'll be the first to say, get him the hell out of there, put Fromm in. All right. If we're fumbling the ball, turning the ball over, still stalling in the red zone, I'll probably be one of the first ones to say, I was wrong. Daniel's not the man. We need to go in another direction. Okay. But if we fix that damn old line and Daniel Jones is out there and he puts up 10 touchdowns the first 3 weeks and we're 3-0 and Barkley's just taking off right now, and Booker, we got a 1-2 punch. We got a damn good quarterback and we got an offensive line that can get a goddamn yard when it's 4th and goal from the 1-inch line.
I'll say this, Adam. I don't know if you wanted to speak. You came off mute.
Yeah.
Go
I'm
ahead, Adam.
I just, I'm hoping you guys are right, but knowing that if you're bringing in a new offensive coordinator, it's going to take a while for them to all gel, right? So what I'm hoping is that they gel fast, but if they don't, we could be in a situation where we're 1-4, 1-5 because we're waiting for the team to hit on that all cylinders. And it's been said that especially if there's a quarterback controversy, and I want to know, Pat, your thoughts on what are you going to do? Are you going to start Fromm one game, start Jones one game, so they both get first team O-line, reps, so you can evaluate them fairly? Because I don't think it would be fair to, Fromm, if you put him in the game behind the second team O-line, let's say you still have Billy Price and he's getting crushed, and then we're going to be like, well, Daniel Jones is great, and meanwhile Jake Fromm might be the better prospect. But I'm just worried that this new O-lineman this new O-coordinator that comes in, that it's going to take time to gel, and we're going to be behind the 8 ball again. So that's my only concern.
Okay, well,
I'll let Pat talk, and then I want to go after Pat because I want to talk on
just
that.
to respond to what Adam says. What would I do? It's going to be unpopular. I got to play my first team a whole preseason games. The first 2 preseason games, I got to play my first team with Daniel Jones in the first half, Fromm in the second half. If Fromm outperforms Jones in the first half and in the second half in the first game, I let Fromm start the first half so I can see how he goes against that first team defense. And then I let Jones play the second half of the second game.
Yep.
And then I will start trying to make decisions based on what I've seen the first 2 games. Whoever gets that start, that third game is in the lead as far as the quarterback competition when it comes to that. And let's be real, if we got rookies on our offensive line, that's great anyway because they're going to need the reps to go into this preseason. I'm treating it like the regular season.
Yes.
Because one, if I'm Joe Judge, my job is probably on the line. Two, I want to implement my own system. I have my own offensive coordinator now. We've had a whole training camp of the playbook. I want to see which quarterback has been studying. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, there was a fumble. Raiders recovered.
Oh, okay. I want to see. No, you good. I want to see who's studying that playbook, who's picking up the system faster, quicker, who has more command of the huddle. I'm looking at everything this preseason because I want my guys on the field that are going to play the way I said they were going to play in my first press conference. If I'm Joe Judge, I have to see who are my dogs. I have to see who's going to be the players that I can just put out there just to be fillers as far as if somebody needs a rest. And I'm looking at that. I got to see the players that I need to get rid of. Because you have players on every team that can turn into a cancer. You got players that go out there and not give out full effort. And just because they're not giving out full effort, other guys are slacking in that area because they have to pick up what he's doing.
Yes.
I think that's the type of coach that he wants to be. I'm not saying that he is, Adam. Don't get it twisted. But I believe that's the coach that he wants to be. And if that's the coach that he wants to be, your team is going to have to play full games in the preseason. Full games. Because I think that's the only way you could turn it around. Because be real, nobody has earned a rest in the preseason like they're just some top
that's
dog.
what's up.
Because I think that's the only way you could turn it around. Because you got it playing in the background, man.
Yeah, he's got it.
But that's just me personally, Adam. I don't think anybody has earned the right to go into the preseason and be like, hey, look, I'm that guy and I can just take a rest. No, this whole team is under surveillance. I think that's the wrong word, but under
scrutiny.
Yeah, under scrutiny. You know, and Joe, if you wanted to go add on to it, you can.
I think Joel.
Yes, can you turn your thing down?
Joel, did you have something to say?
Yeah, just to add on to what Pat said right there, this is going to be a year too where Judge is not going to be able to bring these guys in slowly from week 1 to week 5. He's got to get these rookies ready during training camp and preseason. They're going to need a lot of reps to get back, especially the old linemen. Those are the ones that we're probably going to see play at least a half a game, all 3 games, preseason games. You know, get going to go.
You going in and out, Joe.
No good.
My internet's good. Yeah, my internet's messing with me. But, you know, on the offensive coordinator side, though, I almost wonder if it will be Russ Callaway, Pat, because Russ has been in this system this year. He's got an idea of Daniel Jones. He's got an idea of the offense. He's got an idea of the playmakers and their style. I mean, I almost wonder if Callaway, he brought him in here because he can dummy it up to where it's not going to be that difficult for the guys to concept and grasp. But then when it gets later in the season, okay, we're going to get a little harder this week. We're going to get a little harder this week. We're going to get a little harder this week. You know, how offensive coordinators will go down that route. And I think that might be Callaway. He might be the guy because he's already in the system and he knows he's a Joe Judge guy.
And I think it'll be a little bit easier on Joe Judge because now he has his offensive coordinator from the beginning, and they might have like minds of where they want this offense to go. And you said earlier that Barkley going off for 150 yards. Joe, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen in this system, this power run system, because you know what? I think he's going to do running back committee. I think if he likes Booker that much, I think Booker and Saquon Barkley get the same amount of touches.
I said it wrong. I meant 150 yards rushing a game. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, that's what I meant. A good running game. 150 yards wins you football games.
I think in Joe Judge's system, running back may reach 1,000 yards. The other one probably around 800.
Right.
I think that's what he wants.
Yes.
As far as it looked good last week when Barkley and Booker were going in and out. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yes, it did.
Because Booker was springing off those huge runs because he's a different type back than what Barkley is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He hits the hole straight hard. And then when you get people Yeah, I mean, you switch it up on him because Barkley, he tends to wait and try to make somebody miss and then go. But Booker goes straight to the hole. So now your linebackers, now they got to play a certain way when Barkley is in there, and then they got to play a certain way when Booker's in there. They mess up, which they did when Booker came in there and mess up and weren't gap disciplined. Booker gashed them.
Right.
I think that's what he wants to set up. And with a quarterback like Daniel Jones, that's his best friend. That's his best friend in a running game. That's his best friend.
Yeah.
Because if now he's only have to be dependent on hitting wide open receivers out of play action, I think Daniel Jones could be good. Same thing with Prime. I think they both can do that.
Well, like I said, we'll see because because of the offensive system and what I've heard from coaches and other personnel guys across the board is it takes a good solid 6 to 8 weeks to get the offense gel. And I'm worried that in that time frame that we're going to be out of contention because we're finding our sea legs. Now, don't get me wrong, if we end up, doing better in the second half, fine. But that's where I'm worried, and the Giants need to come out fast to build that confidence. Otherwise, if they go 1-3, we're going to see the pitchforks come out and the torches come out and ask for this guy's head on a platter, right? Because they're not going to want to hear, hey, we have to wait 8 weeks for them to gel. That's not going to fly next year, right? Next year is not a rebuild year. It's a you got to show me something here.
Right.
You got to at least double your win total from this year.
Right.
Not give me 6 wins, not give me 5, and tell me there's progress. You got to double it. You got to give me at least 8.
That's what I said, 8, 9, or 10 wins. I agree.
Like you got to show me a solid 8, or I'm not bringing you back. Period.
So, what's good, AK? Thank you for joining us.
Well, problem. Just enjoying y'all, listening to y'all talk.
Miss, great video earlier. Love the passion, man.
Thank you.
Need to make more of them.
All right. Well, what are we talking about? Because I didn't get to see the beginning of your show. So.
Oh, we're just discussing.
We're talking about everything you text me about.
Right. Yeah, me too. We're talking about that goddamn shit Goose Glennon is what we started out with, and
yeah, don't waste your breath. Well, do you think
go tell me what you told me about Wilson? Go ahead.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's on the table, brother. I got news for you. Because if Daniel Jones have a bad neck and he's one hit away from being done next year, we're gonna have to start realistically thinking about a quarterback, I guess. I don't know if we'll be Wilson or we're gonna draft the kid that we like. I don't know,
I just don't think.
Again, I'm not in love with these QBs in this draft. I'll be honest with you. So.
I just don't think that he's willing to give up that much draft capital for Russell Wilson.
I don't either.
I was thinking, what, a 1? I'm not giving up both ones, Pat. We're not giving up both ones.
You're gonna have to give up. Go ahead, Joe.
I saw a beat writer said it's going to take 3 number 1s to get Russell Wilson.
Oh, I don't care what beat writers say. They say anything to write up a story, man. That's not happening, and we all know that. So.
Don't be surprised if that's what Seattle doesn't get.
Joe, Seattle is desperate. They may start with that because they know that it's going to be knocked down a little. It's called negotiation.
Doing good, Dante.
I think they get 2 number 1s.
Yes.
But if Seattle goes with us, they're going to want both our 1s this year.
No.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Not happening. I could give you 1 this year, and we can work on a 1 for next year. But I can't give you both my 1s when we need an O-lineman, and there's going to be some O-lineman for us this year. Or a defensive end. Whatever's there for us. Or trade back.
I would rather dip into 2023 draft capital and leave this one here because 2023 you could probably have more money coming to you with some of the contracts dropping off the books to be able to renegotiate and maybe get some more free agents to fill some of the holes that you'll need with the draft. So that's what I would do if I was going to go with Wilson. I'd give him my highest. They would probably want the highest pick that we would have, whether that's 5, 6, whatever it is. And then you give them maybe a 1 next year and maybe a 3 next year as well.
Say
that's the best offer we're giving you. And this way you have, like you did in the 2004 NFL draft, right? You gave up mad picks to get Eli Manning, and then next year you didn't have a 1. You started with a 2nd round pick in Corey Webster, and then Justin Tuck. So that's something I can see them doing.
Well,
Like in all honesty, man, I honestly see you guys maybe in someone in the off season, like a vet, maybe like a Marcus Mariota or something, someone to compete with Daniel Jones for his position. You know, make him earn it.
We already have picked one to do that.
I mean, it just depends on what he does the rest of the season. If he shows promise, I think that's that's the route that they go.
Yeah.
Now, if
Because
he
I
does,
don't see you guys spending draft capital to try and solidify that position when you got Daniel Jones. Like I said, I don't think that bad. He's got a lot to prove, just like a lot of other quarterbacks in the league. But
well, as good as all these players are, we're talking about the top of the draft, though. Mel Kiper came out and said that Bryce Young would be the census #1 pick if he could come out of college this year.
Yeah, by far.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
that might be the guy to look at next year if Daniel Jones fails. I'd rather have the best than I can wait one more year if we're 8-9 or win, 7, 8, 9 wins.
7.
Then you have to give up the world to get up to that #1 pick.
I mean, we're not winning a champion. We're not winning a championship next year anyway, right? So listen, see, I'm with that. Me personally, myself, I'm not the GM, so I'm nobody. But personally, I'm gonna go one more year with Jones. I'm gonna stack our trenches this draft, and if you could trade one of those picks back and get more picks and set yourself up to get a quarterback in 23 draft, then do that. I go one more year with Jones. I'm good with that, and I think we could win like 8 or 9 games with Jones if you put a line together.
Exactly.
And I understand the line will be young. I get it, but it will still be much better than what we have.
Man, if we trade the 5th and 6th for 2 first-round picks, that gives us 3 next year. All right, now we might not get the stud guys, but you know what? We're going to get the stud quarterback because we got 3 first-round picks. And then look at the teams that are going to trade up with us. I mean, Carolina's not going to be that great. The Falcons aren't going to be that great. Denver, they're not going to be that great. I mean, we're looking at, 3 top 18 picks maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's capital to move up and go to #1. Look, I'll give you my 3 firsts this year, and I'll throw in a first next year. I want to come up to #1 and get Bryce Young. Boom! Guess what? We're only giving up really 1 first-round pick.
Yeah.
Mariota would make sense because you're not really changing the playbook.
Yeah. Bring in Mariota. Let him hang out behind Jones. Let them battle. Let's see what happens. We're not winning a championship next year anyway. This is Pat, Joel, everybody, Adam. Listen, let's build the team so you can bring a QB into the team. We got to build it the right way this time. Stop looking for a quick 1-year fix. We've been doing that for 5 years.
Right.
That's exactly what I preach from my side, man. Let's let Hurts have another year. Let's build this team up, and then if he's the problem, replace him. I mean, that's the pretty much logical answer for both our franchises at this point. We got too many holes everywhere else. You might as well fix your holes and then fix your QB later if that is what it is.
Well, it's like sex. There's too many people out there that are a one-pump chump. I'd rather go for the long haul. Okay,
Yeah.
I want it to last a while. Damn it! I don't want to just instant gratification. Oh yeah, that was good. Make me a sandwich. You'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here!
I got a question.
Menace to the youth. You're a menace to the youth, bro.
So I got a question for y'all.
Uh-oh.
So next year, and this is serious. For you Giants, for specifically you Giants fans.
All right, fellas, I'm going to go. Sorry, BPS, man. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, Adam.
All right, Adam. Have a good one, bro.
You too.
Specifically for you Giants fans, how many wins do you guys want next year? And like where you think
9 or 10.
Yeah, all right. I have 2 questions. I'm sorry. Where do you guys want to sit next year in terms of wins? And where do you want Jones to be at next year, statistically?
Well, that's kind of a moronic question, my guy. Really?
I'm just saying.
Really? Yeah, and I'm just saying, man. Really? I mean, where the hell do you realistically want your team next year?
Can I answer real quick, Joe?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. In my opinion, if the Giants don't have at least 8 wins next year, something has to change. And on the Daniel Jones front, I think he's got to have less than 15 turnovers He doesn't have to have like a 5,000-yard MVP season, but I just want to see some better quarterback play. And if we get 8 wins, then I'm good. But if we get any less than 8, something's got to change.
So you're on that boat with like how Baker Mayfield played last year. Their team won and he had a solid season.
Yep, as long as Daniel Jones has a solid season and we win a few games, I'll be happy.
See, that's my question. That's what I was trying to ask you.
That's not what you want out of your season next year, bro. First of all, you got to see what we do in this draft and if we build a line. That's number one. Number two, what we want to see next year is a direction, growth. You don't got to win 9 games. There's no number of games. You got to see a team that finally has it together. They're playing pretty well, okay? And we're not the clown of the league like we are right now. That's what you want to see.
They have to have an identity, offensively and defensively.
I want to see an identity. This team does not have an identity.
Yes.
That's what I want to see. If this team goes out and we have an identity, if we're a power running team, and if you are not playing up to par and you let us run you over all game next year and you lose that game 20-10 or 23-10 because we done ran all over you,
right?
That's what I want to see.
Yep.
I promise you, the way this guy thinks, if you're looking for an offense like the Rams or the Buccaneers or offense like that, you're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. This is going to be a grimy team that he builds, man.
Man, look what Clyde Edwards-Helaire does for Kansas City when he's on the field and off the field, guys.
Right.
Mahomes is a prolific passer. They've got a dynamite passing game. If Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going for $125,
it's over.
The Chiefs put up 40-plus points every friggin' game. That's what a running game does for you. Judge realizes that.
Yep. Especially in the Northeast in December, in the cold, windy weather.
Look at the Patriots. They only threw the ball 3 times because of inclement weather. The other team knows you're going to run the ball. You're not going to throw it.
And the Patriots are 9-5?
Yeah.
Yes.
And everybody in the league knows what they're coming to do. They're coming to run that ball and get it to those tight ends. You know what they're coming to do. Is just if you can stop it. If you can stop it. And he's doing this with a rookie quarterback. Imagine if Tom Brady was over there this season.
Still,
my God. If Tom Brady was the quarterback of the Patriots this season, Super Bowl. Yep. I promise you that.
And they barely lost to the Colts, too. They almost came back and won that game.
It makes it so bad. They can put up points too. This is not a team that can only put up 14 points or 17. They can put up points on you if you allow them to.
Yes.
First of all, what Joe Judge wants to do, the Patriots are doing. They use field position to their advantage, and defense comes up with stops, and then that offense goes on that field. It takes time off the clock and score. That's the worst thing you can let a team do. That's the worst thing you can let a team do, be able to run all over you and score.
Right.
And then their defense is good too, so you're not just going to be like, choo, and put up points right behind. No, you're going to earn those points over there in New England. And if they get you 3 and out, so they get back on that field and they're running over you again, 14-0, and it's already halfway through the second quarter. That's some bullshit because now you know. Now you got to pass it all game, and now they can pin their ears back and come after your quarterback.
Right.
And if
by the way, you know what that is?
Go ahead, miss.
Sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I'll say, Pat. You know what that is, by the way? Oh, you just gave me the 07 through 2012 Giants.
Yeah.
Power running game. You could tell every team in the league that we're running the ball 30 times today, and you ain't gonna do shit about it. And we still ran all over the best teams in the league. And we had a physical defense.
I don't care if Danny Jones only has 25 touchdowns next year. If our running backs
I would be ecstatic 30, if he had 25 touchdowns.
but I expect our running backs to have a lot. I mean, he might only even have 15, Pat. I expect our running game. I think he's going to be that 60-40 guy, run the football 60% of the time.
I think that man's going to go 65-35 if
that he
can't be trusted.
Right. You
I'm
know,
just gonna be real with you, man. This guy has an old school mentality, and he's gonna get killed for it. He's already getting killed for it.
Yep.
Because the league is transitioning to what the Rams were in 2000, the greatest show on turf. Everybody wants that type of offense now.
Yep. Because it sells tickets.
Yeah, but that don't. But that still don't win. That still don't win.
Yeah, I mean,
let me tell you this: a team like the Chiefs, if you get that ball and you run that ball over the Chiefs and you take 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes off the clock and you score, that's the main thing. When we get in the red zone, if you have a running game that's that strong, it's going to be very hard for those linebackers to stay in coverage when you run a play action on that goal line.
From the 20 or 15-yard line into the end zone. Galladay, touchdown! Yeah, right.
If you got Galladay on the outside, they can't just double Galladay on the outside. Or if you got somebody like Evan Ingram in the slot, he's going to be one-on-one half the time. If you got somebody like the Kadarius Toney in the slot one-on-one, the way that he runs routes, play action, screen plays come into play because now your linebackers have to be right there ready for that power run game because you don't want us to get that easy touchdown.
That's right.
A quick screen, those DBs are going to have to play immaculate on that outside if one receiver blocks well. That's what that brings in the red zone. 3rd and 1s, we don't give a shit. If we got hogs on that front line, we're taking it straight to you.
Right.
Daniel Jones can sneak. Daniel Jones can reach his arm out for a first down now because his center can hold his water. He's not getting hit by a defensive tackle as soon as he takes the ball. Quarterback sneaks all day.
Yep.
That takes time off the clock. And then if you're scoring 7s, that really kills a team that's like the Rams or anything. Because if we got edge rushers and they just get to pin their ears back all game, you're at a disadvantage. So old school football can still work when it comes to that run game, man.
Yes.
And believe it or not, like Joe said earlier, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, if that dude gets 125 yards, the Chiefs are putting up 40 on you automatically.
Maybe 50.
Yep.
Because if you got to worry about Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and then you got Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman, Kelsey, Robinson, Mahomes, you're going to get killed. Because you don't know what to do now. Because now I'm getting gassed for 8 to 9 yards on run plays. Now my linebackers got to come up to stop the run. Guess what? Kelsey's going to kill your safety over the middle all game long.
And for people saying that we need a right tackle over a center, that quarterback sneak, that's why you need a guy like Linderbaum. Just remember that. He's an important piece of that offensive line when you need that short yardage play.
I'm going to tell you what. The most important parts on the offensive line, I get it. It is the left tackle. Bar none. The left tackle, if your quarterback's a right-hand quarterback, the left tackle is the most important position, bar none.
Yep.
That's not even a question. But I beg to differ. If you're a running team, that interior of that line is more important than that right tackle.
Yep.
It's not even close.
Yep.
Unless you're a team that runs pitches all the damn time.
Sweeps. Jet sweeps.
But if you're running counters and you need somebody to pull to make a block, that's your right guard doing that most of the time, or your left guard doing that most of the time.
Yep.
Your center has to hold water because if that defensive tackle gets any type of penetration on your line, pause.
Yep.
It's over with.
It is.
How many plays have you seen people like Fletcher Cox with the Eagles the last time we played? That dude was getting in there. As soon as he say hike, he was hitting the running back immediately.
Yep.
So this interior, I wouldn't be mad if we went offensive guard center because now I know exactly what he's trying to do.
Exactly. Yep.
If we got those big, fat, ugly, hairy monsters that Miz calls them.
Yes.
At those guard positions, we're going to be a power run team, and a lot of fans are not going to like it. I can already hear it now.
Look what
we barely win the game because we want to run the ball all game. You're going to get fans that complain about 13-10 wins or complain about 17-10 wins or 17-14 wins or complain about 23-20 wins because we're running the ball so damn much.
Man, why do you think that Lamar Jackson can run up the middle so damn easy? Zeitler's having a damn all-pro season, and he's making every block. And when he can keep the Lamar back there and stay on his block and everything, Lamar has to tuck it and run. His guy's not making the tackle.
Right.
He's not. He can run right behind Zeitler. He'll say go, and okay, baby, here, follow me, and that's when you see Lamar doesn't really run to the outsides a lot unless he's swept out of the inside of the pocket. But if
Yep.
he's in the pocket and he needs to run, where does he go? Right up the middle, because those guys move people. Gives him a nice throwing lane, a window. He's not getting balls batted down.
Yes. Throwing lanes. That's what I was going to get
Exactly.
to next.
Go for
When
it.
your quarterback is in the pocket, most of his throwing lanes come from where? The center guard position. The right guard, left guard, the center position. That's where the quarterback wants to throw that ball if he's a pocket quarterback. If he has a clean pocket to make throws, he doesn't have to throw off balance. And he can make more accurate throws from that pocket. The right tackle position, don't get it twisted. It is very important to your offensive line. He can't be trashed. Nate Solder has proven that. But if we go guard, center in the first round, say if that Kenyon Green guy from Texas A&M, who is nasty, man, you need to look at him.
Yeah.
Absolute nasty Kenyon Green from Texas A&M. Say if we get him and Linderbaum in the first round.
Oh my
I'm
God!
not saying a damn word because you know
if we go right tackle in free agency, you know exactly what he's doing, Pat.
Yep. If we go right tackle in free agency, he's getting interior lineman.
Yep.
And interior lineman is easier to play interior line as a rookie than it is a tackle.
It is. It is.
It's way easier. But if Isaiah Wilson turns out to be good or half decent, and then we get Linderbaum, Kenyon Green, and then a free agent right tackle. I'm telling you, that guy Morgan Moses from the Jets, man, I like him. You could get him for the cheap.
He used to play for Washington?
Yeah, he used to play for Washington too. But say if your line is Thomas, Wilson, Linderbaum, Green, Morgan Moses, I think that offensive line is a run-heavy offensive line. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's not bad against the pass.
It still works. That like running the ball. It still works.
Think about the way this offense could look if we're getting on first down 5 to 6 yards of rip, like we see that teams get against our defense because they're tired after they get tired.
Y'all remember Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Yeah. When we had Brandon Jacobs, we used to get first down 4 yards. That was it. Sometimes 1st and 10, we might be on a midfield because people so tired of hitting Brandon Jacobs. You get tired of hitting that beast like that. Mac, what's going on, bro? I ain't seen you.
Mac, man, it's good to see you.
What's happening, bro?
Oh, not much.
I know you guys are young. Y'all don't remember back in the day when we had Tiki Barber, we would gash you with the run. Because Tiki Barber turned into an all-purpose back. After his first 3 to 4 years, he turned into an all-purpose back. And we used to gash you with him.
Always was a power running team back in the day. Always was a power running team.
What did Eli Manning live off of, guys? The play action? Who was the master of the play action?
Play action quarterback.
Play action.
That's supposed to be Daniel Jones is supposed to be, but we haven't surrounded him with the right things.
Another prime example is for us, Jason Kelsey. If we didn't have him, we would be nothing.
And you don't need weapon after weapon after weapon after weapon like that if you got a run game that's that potent. You need a reliable tight end. You need a running back that can catch it out the backfield. You need a great possession receiver, Kenny Galladay. You need a receiver that can take the top off the defense and work in the middle of the field. Kadarius Toney. Ross. Slayton can do that as well. And that's all you really need. If you got a run game that's like, name the receivers out there in New England. Kendrick Bourne, is he a world beater? No.
Jacoby Myers,
Aguilar,
not really.
Aguilar, Jacoby Myers, N'Keal Harry.
Yeah.
None of those guys are going to even get near the Pro Bowl. And they got Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. They got two good tight ends. They got two good tight ends that work that middle of the field off the play action.
Damian
They got
Harris,
interior
Ron
line.
Stevenson.
They got a lot of interior line and depth though.
Yeah, they got a slew of running backs that they can put in. They can put in a bunch of running backs. Harris, all of them.
Yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Stevenson, all of you know why? Because they built that inside of that offensive line very well.
Yep. Belichick knows
That
a lot
inside
about
of that offensive line is dynamite.
Right. All that air raid offensive philosophy that most of these teams play, like that's for like mostly like fantasy type stuff.
And
Like
I'm
the
gonna
way
be
you
real
get the
with
ball
you.
out the field and stuff.
I'm gonna be real with you. With the free agent signing of Galladay, was that Garrett getting the guy that he wanted?
Yeah, was exactly.
that Joe Judge, or was that Garrett getting the guy he wanted to run his Air Coryell system?
I mean,
because I'll be honest
that?
with you, I don't think Joe Judge is the type of coach that wants superstar receivers like that. I'll be honest with you. I think he got Kadarius Toney because he lost out on Smith.
Yeah.
And Kadarius Toney, he's seen what he can do as far as being electric and catching that ball and making good plays.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Wes Welker and them were to the Patriots.
I kind of agree with that, Pat, because if you look at what Galladay, when he was pissed off, he was hollering at Garrett, not Judge.
At Garrett.
You know, sometimes when a player gets pissed off, they go to the head coach, right?
Yeah.
He didn't go to the head coach. He went to Garrett. So that's what got me believing that
Garrett.
shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Galladay should have been a Raven.
Guys.
That's where he would have worked him.
I think he could work here. I think that Joe Judge is going to make him a type of receiver that Galladay might not approve of. I think Galladay is going to be a possession receiver, that guy that just gets the ball over the middle and slant.
Yeah, a big body receiver.
Yeah, big body receiver. Now, I think he'll be used better in the red zone. You might see Galladay have an 800-yard season with like 12 touchdowns.
Man. Johnson might not even be back next year. Johnson might not be back next year, man.
Yeah,
Galladay like a faster Alshon Jeffrey.
That's fine.
I'll take that.
I'm ready to move
I
on.
guarantee you, if you watch Joe Judge, if he drafts the receiver, and the guys will be like, "Who the hell is that?" And it's some little white guy. No offense to anybody on the panel, some little white guy that's like 5'10", like a Scotty Miller.
Hunter Renfro.
Yeah. I think you know where this guy is going.
Hard working.
When's the last time we had a slot receiver like that?
How about Cooper Kupp, ladies and gentlemen?
One of the best receivers in the NFL.
That's why I want you guys to look at a guy. His name is Alec Pierce from Cincinnati. I think he would be perfect for what Joe Judge wants to do. He's another bigger receiver, but he can maneuver in the middle of the field. He's like Adam Thielen 2.0. Yeah. And I think he would be perfect on the other side of Galladay. Because he's faster than what Galladay is. Yeah.
So, I'm going to go eat and come back.
I don't think we're going to keep Greg Ward, but if he's free agent, do y'all think?
Spot for you, Miz.
Alec Pierce will be the perfect complement to Kenny Galladay in this offense because that gives you 2 6'4" receivers, and he's actually faster than Galladay, and he runs better routes than what Galladay runs. If you look at Alec Pierce from Cincinnati. Cincinnati got some players out there that just ain't ready for Alabama.
Yeah. Auden Tate. It's another guy.
And I think he goes to a 2 tight end system next year too.
Oh, Alec Pierce. Okay,
Alec Pierce.
Yeah.
There's another guy over there too, Pat. Auden Tate. He never gets used.
A guy like Wayne Corbett.
Tate will be good next to Tony.
You don't need superstar receivers to have a decent offense. You need a running game and a good offense.
Yeah,
I mean, the Patriots are literally proving that.
Patriots been proving
that. How many superstar receivers the Patriots ever had over there in New England?
Barely any.
That's it.
One was Randy Moss, and guess what? They lost the Super Bowl when they had.
And how many Hall of Fame like wide receivers have won Super Bowls?
You just need a bunch of reliable guys that can catch the ball.
You need guys that can catch the damn ball. Period.
It's called a team sport, not a one-man show.
I think this team needs a guy like a Scotty Miller out there that can maneuver in the middle of that field and make those tough catches. I think this team will actually be pretty good with a receiver like that.
You don't need like a Hall of Fame type of receiver.
Back in the 80s, our number one receiver was who? Mark Ingram?
Yeah, something. Yeah, rough. Well, yeah, late 80s, yeah.
Yep, it was Mark Ingram.
But it doesn't always have to be like the
Mark
number
Ingram and Stephen Baker.
Yep.
You don't always need a superstar receiver though. Look, like to Pat's point,
Bro,
Scotty Miller can open up so much space for other guys, even though he doesn't get the ball a lot. Same thing with Cup.
Thank you.
He gets the ball a lot, but he opens up a lot of guys in the offense for the Rams. And Hunter Renfro, that's another guy.
Yeah, Hunter Renfro, he's not a superstar receiver, but I guarantee he's a Pro Bowler. You know why? Because he maneuvers in the middle of that field, and he's a route runner for your ass.
And he can catch.
He can run some routes, and he can catch. Same thing with Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's not this super athletic receiver. He just knows what the hell to do.
Those two
He
guys
knows where to go in the zone. He knows how to get to the outside. He got just enough speed to burn.
I got the best.
You don't need flash.
There was a picture I saw. It's the picture I saw months ago, but it was a Hunter Renfro standing right next to DK Metcalf, and it was like, the caption was like, "Can you believe these two guys play the same position in the NFL?" It was just unbelievable. Hunter was like some regular little guy that you wouldn't even think was even in the NFL, let alone doing the things he does.
Exactly.
And I think Renfro has more yards and touchdowns than DK Metcalf this year.
Yep.
Because those little guys are always going to be useful. If you game plan to take a guy like that out the game, you're going to get killed. Because you have to use so much coverage to take a guy like that out the game if you got outside receivers as well. But that system that the Patriots run, that 2 tight end slot receiver type system, is deadly if you have a good offensive line. It's deadly. It's crazy because they make you come up for the run, and then they just kill you over the top with the tight ends over the middle of the field because your linebackers are thinking too much. They have to make a choice. Damn, is it run, play action? Oh, shit, it is a pass. Well, he's already 2 steps behind your tight end now. Now the tight end's wide open for a 15-yard gain because he's worried about the run. You done ran it 5 times in a row on him, gashing him for about 4 to 5 yards each run. Now he comes up to stop it, and then it's like, oh, shit, it's play action. Touchdown, tight end.
Yep.
Oh, just at that.
This dude right here is nice.
Hunter Renfro's a damn good receiver, bro.
He is, absolutely.
This dude right here is a beast.
I mean, he just gets open. He does what he has to do, and he does it very good.
He gets the job done. He's effective, no matter what.
You don't need
flash. You really don't.
Oh my god.
You just need smart players.
He's definitely gonna be looking real good.
I'll be right back, Joe.
He
All right,
gonna
Bob.
look real good for us if we can get him, man. Oh my goodness.
But if you build this team up the right way, you build a good, strong offensive line, man, and start from there. Like I said, you grow from there. Like it starts up front, man. You can't run an effective offense if you got guys up front that can't block, man. That's what the Giants are dealing with right now, man. Big time.
You got to start from the inside out, not the outside in.
Absolutely.
That's actually a really good analogy.
I mean, because like the reality is, our offense could be so much better if our offensive line was just okay, but they're not even okay. It's just that's the biggest problem. That's how bad we are.
They're trash.
That's what I told Hit Squad. We draft at least 3 offensive linemen and at least sign someone in free agency. That was my strategy. Draft 3. Make the guys learn under the veteran, like a Gates.
Yeah, that's how Pierce dude's a beast, yo.
See, just from my side looking in, I would address one offensive lineman through free agency if I were you guys, because you don't know how any of those guys are going to perform in the NFL.
I wonder what
the draft.
The center on the Titans is going to be a free agent.
Ben Jones, right, Lloyd?
Yeah,
the guy I was bringing up. Yeah,
he's young. He's like 27, and he's a top 10 center.
So if you get him, that's one. That's one solidified offensive lineman that you have, and you pair it up with the guys that you just in the draft. All right, go ahead.
No, I'm streaming. Yeah, the shirt didn't. And I just had Armand go out and check the mail. So I got a feeling that's where it is. You know,
But the fuck was I? I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say.
This guy right here is
Yeah, that
Jordan
always
Nelson 2.0.
yeah.
Yeah, the Raiders looking good right now. I don't know why I changed my pick.
That's because the Cleveland Browns ain't got no damn body.
Yeah,
Except
they
for
have,
Nick-
they
except
have
for
their
Nick
third
Chubb.
string quarterback in.
I should have just went with my damn gut. I should have just picked the Raiders.
You made
Killing me.
mistakes.
But
First week of the fantasy playoffs, man. All this craziness, all these games
Oh my
getting switched
God.
around. It's nuts, man. It's driving me
I
crazy
ain't
right
even-
now, man.
I'm not even focused on fantasy right now. I'm just too tired to do that.
If something were to happen and Russell Wilson didn't play tomorrow night, I'd be totally screwed.
Yeah, I'm screwed automatically. What? I'm screwed.
oh my goodness.
Praise the DJ, man.
Yeah. I mean, the NFL this year has been tricky, so.
I got to go to Borders. I need an appointment book.
How y'all feel about that thing? How they finally came out today and finally sit DJ down for the rest of the season, like as if we didn't know that was going to already happen. Why did it take this long? Why take a couple of weeks to just tell us what we already pretty much knew?
Why
I don't even
tell
know.
us at the end of the year when Thomas had a foot injury at before the first game of last year? You know, we didn't find out about that till the end of the
I mean,
season when we
but-
saw pictures of his surgery.
Joe Judge, man, like this dude Joe Judge, like never like immediately like tells us like all the
Right.
info, so, like when it comes to these
Yeah.
injuries. That's what I understand.
I honest to God, I don't know what to think. I just wonder if they're using it to shut him down.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a sore neck before and could barely freaking turn my head, and that was muscular. I can't imagine what it would be with a disc or something.
It give you headaches.
That happened to me before too, Joe. That happened to me like a month ago. I could barely turn my neck around like this, and I knew the pain was there.
Yeah,
It
you
hurts.
get headaches and all that stuff.
That junk hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't no joke.
I don't know, man. Alec Pierce is Jordy Nelson 2.0. Man, I'll tell you what, the
Nah,
Browns,
he
I
is,
don't know
though,
if
like,
they
I'm
can
watching it.
catch
Go
a
ahead, bro.
freaking football.
That dude.
I mean, you got Jarvis Landry out. He's one of the Jarvis Landry's out. I don't even know who they got playing receiver right now.
Donovan Peoples-Jones, right?
Oh, he's
My
a
fantasy
good
team.
receiver. That's a good wide receiver too, right there.
Is
Donovan-
Njoku playing?
I don't
I
think so.
can't even
I don't even
remember.
know. They have
Their
so
list,
many.
their list was long.
Yeah, I don't
They
even
had a
know
long
anymore.
list of
They
players,
have like
man.
20 people on COVID.
Yeah, because I saw her this morning. I thought I saw where Baker Mayfield was.
Yeah,
gonna
Baker's
play.
out.
Yeah,
Case
David
Keenum's out. They have
Njoku
Nick
is
Mullins as
playing,
quarterback.
Joe. He
One
is
at a time. One at a time. What
Go
was
ahead.
that? Somebody.
David Njoku is set for #1 tight end role. So he was playing today.
That's what I thought. I thought I saw him out there.
I mean, that's what the
Flag.
report said.
Flag on the play.
You know, let me not get you caught up. You do your thing. Call the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Peoples-Jones is having a bad game. He's had quite a few drops. So that was pass interference. Browns will have it at the 35 of the Raiders. I almost said Oakland. I'm just gonna start using last names of teams.
People Jones been targeted 5 times. He only got 1 catch so far.
Yeah. Oh man, he dropped one. It was about a 50-yard bomb, Mac.
He usually catches those.
Yeah, he didn't drop it. It was a good play by the safety to bat it out.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah,
Yeah, but still, you got to make that catch, Logan.
I know, but I know he only had one hand on it, and the safety just smacked it. So
Man, Nick Mullins is 11 for 16 for 66 yards right now.
He sucks. Don't even get me started with that, dude.
Have they just gotten away from the run game completely?
Nick Mullins.
It's looking at, there's only 11 seconds to go, and it's Raiders 10, Browns 0, so they're trying to put at least like a field goal up. They've been throwing the shit out of the ball right here, and
I'm looking at the numbers. Nick Chubb only had 6 carries. I thought they would have tried to, pretty much piggyback on him tonight.
Right. Well, now they got 5 seconds left. Higgins dropped that one out of call. Might have caught it out of bounds, but so now they're gonna have to try a 35, 45, 51-yard field goal. Try to get at least 3 on the board. Make this a 1-score ball game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys all feel about Jake Fromm in that last drive yesterday?
I thought he looked good.
Well, I can't take away one
solid.
drive. I mean,
he looked pretty solid out there, man.
I have to final timeout by the Raiders. They gave him a practice kick, so that was nice of them.
See, my thing about that drive was that
I watched Fromm at Georgia, Mac, and he can throw the deep ball, but he doesn't like to. He'd rather hit the running back and the flat, the tight end across the middle. Is mobile, will scramble, but he's more of a short game guy. He's going to make that 3 to 5 yard completion. He's going to give the receiver a good opportunity at the ball. That's his game. And that if the receiver's got any separation, he can get it in there, but he does not like to throw contested balls. And we all know what open in the NFL is compared to open in college.
I mean, he threw a contested
ball. He missed that one.
He threw to Galladay in double coverage, and he caught it.
Oh, my God, he missed it.
I said he does not like to. I didn't say he won't.
Well, my thing with him, what I saw yesterday my biggest take was just how confident he looked. Even though it was only one drive, he played with a confidence level that I haven't seen in a while from any Giant quarterback, including Daniel Jones.
Right.
To be quite frank.
Well, you know what? Maybe Daniel Jones could learn how to do that from him.
He just looked really loose, man.
Well, and another thing, let's not forget, okay, Fromm was not under Garrett's system. It is Garrett's play calls, his offense, but Kitchens is also the one, and he might, Kitchens might have a lot to do with installing that confidence in him by not playing him the first couple of weeks, letting him get some confidence, get used to the team, get some timing with the receivers. So, I mean, there's more to it than just throwing a guy out there.
Yeah.
And also for what it's worth, man, last year he just sat behind Josh Allen for a whole entire year. I mean, just absorbing, learning, you know what I mean? So there's something to be said about that too, man. He came out there. I mean, the kid had a little bit of swag yesterday. I mean, I know it was only one drive. I'm not going to read too much into just one drive, but it's pretty impressive considering the way were we in the red zone the entire game prior to that?
Mac, you just made my entire case for why I want to sit a quarterback for a year. You just made my entire freaking case right there. You're absolutely right. Fromm is not play. That was his first down in an NFL football game, right?
Yep, his first meaningful.
Look how confident that kid is from sitting behind Josh Allen for 12 weeks, comes to the Giants, learns a new system, a new playbook, and still goes out there with some swag. That's a guy who's got confidence. That's what he showed you. Guess what's been beaten out of Daniel Jones?
So that's why I did that rookie year, Daniel Jones rookie season. I just wish you got a guy like Eli already in the house, man. Let Daniel Jones learn this game from this man.
Shermer had to save his ass and didn't work.
Pulled the plug on Eli so fast that season, and Eli wasn't even really the reason we lost those first couple of games that season. Eli was solid in both of those games against Dallas and Buffalo, I believe it was.
Right.
And just when they pulled the plug on him so fast and just threw Jones in, and then Jones came with the smoke screen with the huge game against Tampa Bay, and then everybody was just like, "Let's go," you know what I mean? And it just
right.
Ever since then, it's just been a snowball effect. Ever since then.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that sees the talent level that you could get out of Jones.
No, I see it. I see it.
Well, you and me, Mac, too, we've lived through giant rebuilds before. We know what really shitty quarterback play is. Oh, and by the way, for everybody that's been watching Gannon like the last couple of days, me and Mac had to watch that for years. Years.
You mean Glennon?
Or yeah, Glennon.
You said Gannon.
I thought you said my damn defensive coordinator. I'm like,
Oh.
R.I.P. Pat
Sorry.
Camera.
Yeah. So imagine having to live with somebody like Gannon the neck for, a year or two. That sucked. That did suck.
Glennon.
Like I said,
we know what he meant.
R.I.P. Pat's camera.
Man, we had to hope and pray for a win a couple of years.
Absolutely.
Oh.
God dang.
Yeah.
Those, like I said, those Dave Brown years were very, very rough, man. They were very, very rough.
Yeah, they were.
I never got
Dave Brown.
I never got to see Dave Brown
was terrible. Dave
Man.
Brown was terrible.
You guys, I mean, Dave Brown.
A quarterback coming
you
from
guys
the supplemental draft.
You guys want to talk about somebody that could make a play, but then the next 5 plays from Dave Brown would be shitty. I mean, at least Daniel Jones is a good one, or 5 good plays and then 1 bad one. With Dave Brown, it was a complete freaking reverse. And the worst part is, I'm going to tell you guys, I had flashbacks, Mac, the other day when I saw Jake Fromm run out number 17. It was like I was reliving nightmares because what was Dave Brown's number?
17.
Oh, wow. I forgot all about that.
You forgot about that? Oh, my
God.
Jake Fromm.
I try to forget everything about Dave Brown.
Oh, my God.
I tried to erase him from my memory.
Dude, I saw that number on the sideline, and I'm like, oh, my God. No, this can't be. Deja vu. No, bullshit. Get him out of here. Change your number. Something. Oh, man. I've been waiting for somebody to say that. I'm sorry, Taj. Go ahead.
I was thinking it yesterday.
I said, Taj, go ahead, Logan.
Not you, Logan.
Hey, Jake Fromm better watch his ass, though, because, because he's wearing them 17 now, so he better watch his ass.
All right, go ahead, Logan.
No, I was saying I was thinking the same thing yesterday.
Oh, dude, I had nightmares when I saw that. And I was like, nobody's mentioned it on Twitter. I must be the only son of a bitch that got traumatic results from that, watching him. So it was like instant flashback. The minute they showed him on the sideline, I didn't even know what number he was.
Oh, did you have that same love with Dave Brown like you had with Daniel Jones?
Dave Brown was way worse than Daniel Jones.
It's not even close.
I'm talking about like if you had that same love, you mean? Like,
oh hell no! He sucks. First week, I hated him. First week, I hated that kid.
Sure didn't. You're right.
Dave Brown. Right. I hated him. First week.
Oh
first
yeah,
week.
he was terrible, man.
So you didn't defend.
M626M in the chat. You're right, brother. It did not get any better, man. With Danny Cannell and Kent Graham, it did not improve.
Oh my God. Danny Cannell's on the radio for a reason.
This is more bad.
Danny Cannell does college football for a reason. All right. These guys are radio hosts for a reason.
So, Joel, you didn't defend Dave Brown the same way you defend Daniel Jones?
Daniel Jones has more talent in his little finger.
Oh, my God. He literally just said that, Logan.
There was no defense for Dave Brown.
Go watch his videos. Go watch his game film. Break that shit down. Let me know how you make out.
Oh, my God.
Kent Graham and Danny Cannell. Oh, my God.
Oh.
It was like Mike Glennon all over again.
Yeah,
I would rather...
Came in and spoiled us. Eli came in and spoiled us, man.
I would rather watch Joe Pisarcik than watch Dave Brown.
Right. I mean, then he came from the supplemental draft, though.
Yeah, he did.
His first touchdown.
That explains it then.
The thing that sucks was his first touchdown. If you go look back, was against us.
Yeah, how'd you figure that one out? Google's your friend, isn't it?
Nah, I actually seen that before. Not like actually seen it live television, but watch the video.
I didn't think you saw it live. I
It was
did.
number 80, I think. He threw it. What was his name?
Pat, our theory about Big Play Slave being a 42-year-old in a Scooby-Doo costume is real. He saw Dave Brown's first touchdown.
I just knew his first touchdown was against us.
It was brutal.
So bad.
He looks like Daniel Jones too.
PTSD flashbacks.
Oh,
Look, people can say what they want, compare Daniel Jones to Dave Brown because they both went to Duke, but you know what? There is no comparison. Daniel Jones is far superior to Dave Brown.
We got a Duke quarterback and a guy in a Duke quarterback number. That shit just ain't right, man. I'm sorry. And our GM, the former owner, nickname was the Duke. Oh my God, there's too many Dukes on this team.
Jason Garrett was almost got the Duke job.
Yeah, no shit, Pat. Good point.
Serious?
Yeah, he almost got the Duke job.
Oh my, Joe, you know what Daniel Jones's Duke number was?
17.
Yeah, 17. God.
Yeah, I'm starting to think y'all are like some sacred team that just.
Oh my God! I hope we don't have to go through another 3 freaking quarterbacks before we get another Eli Manning. I'll be dead by then. I ain't gonna see shit.
People need to realize we're never going to get
I don't know.
I ain't gonna see shit.
People need to realize there's never going to be another Eli.
Oh,
I mean, you don't just get 16 years.
and they did Phil Sims like real dirty too. That was bad the way they kicked him out of the camp.
Ray Hanley did that.
Yeah, I know.
And just immediately gave a job to Jeff Hostetler. I was all good. Jeff Hostetler won the Super Bowl the year before for us, right? For Phil Sims, but Phil Sims was the starting quarterback for the New York Giants. You know what I mean? And they come in and that way. It was terrible.
He won 11 games for us. You know,
he only had 38 touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly.
38.
I swear, if I saw that bitch right now, I'd kick him right in his fat ass. I would too. Wheelchair or not.
Torture, man.
If Ray Hanley was in a wheelchair, I'd plug his ass into a corner, put a goddamn broomstick in the wheels. That way you can't roll backwards. You're stuck there forever. Oh God, he destroyed this team. Destroyed it. He destroyed this team.
He did.
We had a damn good defense. We had,
he set us back big time.
Yeah, he did. We didn't get good again until Jim Fossil came.
Right. I mean, Dan Reeves got us to the playoffs, but
yeah, Dan Reeves cleaned it up. Dan Reeves pretty much had to clean up Ray Hanley's mess. He couldn't quite get over the hump, and then Jim Fossil came in there, took it to the next level, man. Pretty much. But them couple Ray Hanley years, he destroyed this team, man. Yep. Fresh off a Super Bowl.
Man, we had so much hope going into that next season. God damn. Of course, Parcells. I mean, he had to retire.
Well, yeah, he temporarily retired.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He had to retire. He probably couldn't handle Mara's BS anymore.
I mean, he won 2 Super Bowls. He did. He turned the organization around after
in 4 years. Yeah.
After how bad it was in the 70s, and so.
God, I still see LT recovering that fumble when Roger Craig fumbled it at the Giants' 40-yard line. Oh, I love that play.
The Giants
still see Leonard Marshall absolutely destroying Joe Montana, man. I can't get that image out of my head.
Mine was Jim Burt when Jim Burt came crashing up the middle and shoved that big forearm right into his face mask and just drove him into the ground like a nail.
Yeah, Jim Marshall stopped the error, man.
Man, Jim Burt, that traitorous son of a bitch, went to the 49ers. I loved him, too. Then he went there, and, of course, that 49ers rivalry back then, that was worse than, having an Eagles fan talk to you. You did not talk to a 49ers fan, man. I tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, we were the only team that stopped the Niners too.
Yeah, we were.
We were the only team that could stop the
The one for us
49ers.
was 49ers probably would have about 6, 7 Super Bowls.
Goddamn
Giants,
Sean
Niners,
Landette, if he
rivalry,
could
better
kick a
than
goddamn ball instead of having the wind blow it off, we would have beaten Chicago that year too.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
nowadays it's
I remember watching the videos of that.
And we were on the team that really gave the Bears a fair game that year.
Right.
nowadays it's different with the Niners. They changed a lot.
Really?
I mean,
I'm
the
talking about
49ers
like their winning percentage. You get what I'm saying?
So did we.
Yeah. We haven't like
But the 49ers used to be a top rivalry for us back then, man.
Oh.
Yeah, them Giants and Niners rivalry. Yeah, that's a big rivalry right there.
That was the days, man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
That was the days.
that's when they had Lot Rice.
That's when they had a Hall of Fame roster.
Yeah.
Right.
They had a Hall of Fame roster, not just a
So did
couple.
we.
They had a Hall of Fame
Now they're
roster.
just an average team.
So did we.
Yeah, we had what? We had LT, we had Carson, we had Banks, we had Bavaro, we had
Peppers,
Pepper Johnson,
Jim Burt we had for a little while. Then we had Marshall.
Did Phil Sims make it to the Hall of Fame? I think he did.
Yeah, I think he did too. I mean,
no, he didn't. Phil Sims not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
he's not.
He's not.
Damn,
he's
he
not
should be. He should be. But I mean, if you want to talk about above elite, elite, way above average to elite, that we had a damn good roster too.
Yeah, we had a damn good roster, but that damn 49ers, man, they had
they
had Rice, they had Clark, they had Craig, they had Montana.
Yeah, but Delvin
offensive
Kennard Delvin Kennard came through a couple of times too.
Yeah.
He was good. I mean, Gary Reasons was a damn good player. And then we had the Hogs up front, Jumbo Elliott.
Yep, I remember Jumbo. His son played for the Jets, didn't he?
Yeah, he went over there when Parcells went. Yeah. He was a Parcells guy through and through. Wherever Parcells went, that's where he was going to go. Money be damned. He didn't care.
Jumbo Elliott was a lawyer. He was a lawyer
Yeah.
while he was playing in the NFL. He was a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the off season, he practiced law. So he didn't care about the money. He was getting paid regardless.
Right. David Deal reminded me a lot of him.
Elliott was a big old house, man.
Man.
That was a big dude, man.
I mean, back in those days, the Eagles were just a pain in the ass. It was us and the football team that was always competing for the division.
Yep. And in that 2000s, we started taking over, and we still couldn't win.
Yep.
And then we had that 2010 Dream Team with
typical Eagles football. I lived through that.
Yeah,
that goddamn miracle of the medals.
Yeah.
We had Vic, we had Riley Cooper, we had Jeremy Macklin.
I had to live through that damn
Sean Jackson.
Brent Selleck.
I had to live through that goddamn Cowboys bullshit.
Shady McCoy.
Yep, Shady. We had him. We had Trent Cole too. Connor Barwin. Yeah. We had Asante Samuel. Eric Allen in like the 90s.
That wasn't the dream team. That was just a nightmare, but
yeah.
That's all right, Mike, man. Get better. I appreciate you stopping in, man. No, man. Christmas is coming. Make sure you're healthy for the holidays.
We had Eric Allen too. That was another guy.
This is a Giants stream. Who cares? Right. Right.
It's always been a rivalry. That'll never end.
Exactly.
Never.
We're trying to throw these little Eagles punchlines in there. I don't understand.
Right.
What?
I know. Is that your daughter, Mac, or granddaughter?
That's actually my nephew.
Nephew?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, my granddaughter made an appearance yesterday. I can't wait to get her. I bought her something for Christmas too. I can't wait to show out y'all guys. And then Logan's got to go live tomorrow to open up his package so everyone can see him get a Jared Goff jersey.
Miracle in the Meadowlands. No, I'm playing.
A friend of mine at work, we did a Secret Santa at work, and a friend of mine, he got me a Lawrence Taylor jersey, bro.
No shit.
Autographed and everything, man.
No shit, really.
That was a good look, man.
Damn.
Hey, I'm doing the Bears Vikings, ain't it, Joe?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let me go ahead and create that.
Yeah, it's 12 minutes to go here in the third. Still 10-0.
Come on, Vikings, beat the Bears.
Who was
Yeah.
that tight end that you guys had in that Miracle in that Meadowlands too?
God, if I remember. God, I was only 8 years old, man.
No, I'm saying in that 2011 game.
Oh, wasn't that Boss?
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
Kevin Boss.
Kevin Boss. Him. Yeah, that's the dude that made a couple of those catches for you guys.
I would love. I mean, I wanted to keep him, but he went to the Raiders. That goddamn traitor.
Yeah, and career was never the same after that.
No, it wasn't. Rodney
Well, I
Hampton.
said-
Went
Hurt and everything.
Rodney Hampton went to the Raiders too, and his career sucked.
Yep.
Randy Moss went to the Raiders. His career sucked.
Yep.
The Raiders
Christ.
used to be that place your career went to die.
Brown went to the Raiders, and they asked to get cut.
You said who went to the Raiders asked to get cut?
Brown.
Oh yeah, you sure did. Dave Brown.
Yeah. Antonio
Sure did.
Brown.
Yeah.
Antonio Brown has to get cut. Yeah. That's when his downfall happened, and nobody else wanted him. But Tom Brady said, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's his name? Went to the Raiders too, and it was never the same. Jeff Hostetler.
Yep. He sucked major balls over there.
Bro,
Yeah, he
Mario,
did. Yeah, he did. They gave him a lot of money at the time too.
Sure did.
They-
One of the top contracts.
He walked out of there with bank, man. Back in that time, yeah, he was one of the highest paid quarterbacks. It's not much now; it'd be a drop in the bucket. But damn, back then, I mean,
That
Emmitt
was a lot of
Smith.
money back then.
Emmitt Smith held out for $2 million a year, and people were bitching. You don't pay a running back $2 million a year, okay?
2 million.
Yeah, exactly. Wheatley did a little better. Tyrone Wheatley did do a little better. Hey, Travis, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Like,
Mario
subscribe,
Manningham
ring that
had
bell.
8 receptions in that game too. He had like 113.
That's right.
yards.
We got him in here. I love having him in here. Keep America, Nate.
Yes, sir.
Y'all had
People
a
used
king.
to always, like a lot of people used to always say Eli Manning didn't make people better around him. That's why another reason why he shouldn't be a Hall of Famer. People try to make that argument. But I always tell people, Eli Manning, man, every time people seem to leave Eli, their whole career fell off. Jeremy Shockey, Hakeem Nicks. These whole careers just fell off once they left
Beckham.
Eli. Mario Manning.
Odell.
Yeah.
Like, it's real out there. And then he got Martellus Bennett paying to do the tight end. Martellus Bennett came here for 1 year. He had such a good year with Eli. He got paid. He got paid in Chicago, paid him so much money we couldn't even re-sign him.
I remember him. I remember Nadami.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Namdi Awesome.
Yeah, Nadamde. Yeah.
Yeah.
Namdi
Awesome. Yeah, Awesome. Yeah. I never liked him.
His career sucked when he went to
when he
went to the Eagles. That was it. It was all.
He just could not work with us. He never could work with us.
Like, I mean, his career ended because of
y'all gave him so much money too.
when I got something on stream that won't shut up, Logan, I usually tell that to chill or maybe you ought to try that with your smoke detector. I just tell it to or chill, when it starts, it won't shut up. No, nobody got that one. Okay.
No.
When Logan gets too talkative, I tell him to because he won't shut up. Oh, okay. There, I was giving him a hard time.
Go bad he is.
That's all right. He can use that Detroit Lions shirt for earplugs, and his slippers will keep his feet warm.
Yeah, Dom Dizzy, man. He did. Jake Ballard, Baron Pascal. You know what I mean?
Oh,
These cats was
God,
balling with Eli, man. They go
Yeah.
other places and can't get nothing done, man. And you said
It's
Kevin
kind of
Ball
like,
was
it's
nice.
kind of exactly like New England. Their players go to another team, they suck.
Yes, they
It's
do.
a difference there, though.
No, there is no difference, my guy. Either you're good or you suck, okay? Former Giants players go other places, they sucked. All right? And it's just like New England. Their former players go somewhere else, they suck. You're either good or you suck, man. And I'm sorry, those guys did not work out where they went. Kansas City loved to get our guys, too.
It stopped.
If Jeremy Shockey could have humbled himself and just went on ahead and finished his career out here in New York, he could have been a Hall of Fame tight end here in New York.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He could have been. He absolutely
without a
his
shadow
career.
of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt, he could have been a Hall of Fame tight end.
He was such a bad influence, they wouldn't let him on the field for the Super Bowl. He had to set up in the owner's booth.
Yep.
He was having a little. That's what he was pouting. He was pouting. He was upset because he broke your leg, dude. You can't play. You're injured. I mean, it is what it is, man.
He was one of those ones that was like, we weren't going to win anything because he got hurt, and we wound up winning the Super Bowl. And that was real salty right there. And then he didn't stop. So we had to. Did we trade him or did we release him? I think we traded him to the Saints.
We might have traded him. I can't remember. Yeah,
I can't remember, but I don't think we got much for it.
No, we didn't. And he had like one decent year with the Saints, and then it was over.
Yep. Mario Manningham. Yeah, he got paid to the 49ers.
Yep. Yeah, he did good against us
another Michigan graduate, by the way.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Go Wolverines here in the Final Four.
Remember a couple years ago when Eli retired and they had the big ceremony for him at the Performance Center, whatever it is, the Quest Diagnostic Center. All those old guys was coming back. They showed love to Eli because they know that was the highlights of their career was playing with Eli Manning, bro, right there.
Yep. When they talk about glory days,
I love that day.
And everybody wanted to talk about Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham ain't put nowhere near the numbers he was putting up after leaving. If Odell Beckham made Eli like that, that means that he would have carried on that trajectory of his career after leaving.
Right.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have fell off the way he did.
All you got to do is keep your mouth shut, man, and realize you got the golden goose when you got here.
Because believe it or not, Eli, he was on a Hall of Fame path.
And you got your contract that you wanted.
Yep, got you your contract, and you still talk.
Right.
Crazy.
Eric Hall was a rookie that year against us too.
Where my ears are still ringing. I got a headache right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Alrighty.
Well, this ain't too bad of a game.
I'm doing 3 things at once. I'm doing the stream, I'm playing Madden, and I'm watching the game on my phone.
Oh, there's a first down by the Raiders into Browns territory down to the 46-yard line. 47. First and 10.
Yeah.
I'm just tired from doing everything today. I moved a lot of shit around.
Joe, you get to relax now. You get to spin around.
Oh my God! I know. I can spin. Whee!
Yeah. See, that's something I would do in like a computer class.
Wait, Joe, what chair did you get?
I do this number. Oh, hold on. Wrong lever. That one. I'll just kick back, relax, watch the game, and talk.
Wait, Joe, what brand you have?
There. Okay, let's watch this football game, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? This kind of comfy, goddammit. I ain't gonna lie. What is it? GT player? GT
It's
player?
called Jet Technology.
Oh man, this is comfy. I even got a vibrating cushion I can plug into my USB port. It'll vibrate and put heat and massage on my back.
Joey,
Technology, Joe.
I thought
There
you
you
were
go,
going
Joe.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like this setup. I need my wife to get home so I can get her to freaking like make me a burger or something.
Damn, man.
Oh man, I worked hard today. Cleaned up my room. She'll be happy with me. You know, most guys have to clean out the garage or shed. I just have to clean my room. It's still a major disaster. I got my green screen rehung. I got to work on that a little bit. I didn't have time to.
In my
I needed.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, in my Madden franchise, I had to bench Daniel Jones for Marcus Mariota.
Oh,
Did you do this yesterday?
No, I just did it now.
Oh.
Daniel Jones was injured, then he came back and he sucked, so I put Mariota back.
Oh, here. I'll show you, Nate. Oh.
My head is killing me.
Take a break, Logan.
I'm good.
Oh, you got okay. I
mean,
the same one
Logan,
as mine. Okay.
Logan, you are doing 3 things at once. That's gonna kind of.
I mean,
how you feel about the game on Sunday? Big play, Sled.
With you guys.
Oh yeah, with us.
Yeah.
See, right now I'm in like that mode where I got to see how we play against Washington, because if we look sloppy, then I think it's gonna take time for us to get back to what we were looking like 3 weeks ago. But I think it's gonna be a game where we win if we make the right adjustments this time and we execute.
The adjustment is don't throw 3 interceptions.
I think our defense is gonna dominate y'all again.
I don't know about that one that time.
I think our defense is gonna dominate y'all again, Sled.
It would be nice.
It's gonna have to. That's our only chance. Our offense clearly is allergic to the end zone, bro. They're scared to score touchdowns, bro.
This time we need Hurts to throw 5 interceptions. So I put it in order.
See, Joe, I don't know if that will happen, but I think there's like maybe a 5% chance that happens.
No.
Look how scared he is.
Like I said, I'm putting it in order now. We need 5 turnovers, 2 touchdowns from the defense, 6 sacks. Yeah. Ojulari needs 2. That way he can get to 10.
Yo, I'm playing the Eagles and Ojulari has 3 in Madden right now.
There we go.
That gives us hope.
Maybe we can be in Hurts' head a little bit. Maybe we can psych him out a little bit, have him trying to overcompensate and make some more mistakes in this game.
Nice screen to Njoku for there was a hit.
Kenny made a tweet about him the other day. He's like, throw me another one.
Last time when we played you guys, we didn't have Jordan Howard, and we have him this time. He stays healthy in that Washington game.
He'll get hurt the first play of this game.
Hey, I'm not saying anything. I'm just waiting for that game.
Don't worry, he'll start talking.
If Slade talks all that crap, they're losing again.
I mean, he did say earlier in the week before that game that the Eagles were losing, and then he switched it.
Then he switched it into.
I should have just trusted my gut, man. I didn't.
Hey, so are you winning or losing this week?
We're winning. I don't.
Oh, you are winning. Okay.
And then something will happen. Then you'll say we're losing.
Marcus Mariota is having a career renaissance right now.
We are going to smoke you. Jake Fromm's going to come in and he's going to lead us back after halftime, and we're going to go up 21-17 and run the clock out.
Keep thinking that, man.
Jake from State Farm.
That's right.
He was trying to find that connection with Galladay in that one drive, bro. He was finding that connection with Galladay, man.
Yeah,
ain't seen that all year.
That's what I said. We're going to have Fromm come in the second half, lead us to victory.
Yeah, Slade better be on Galladay this entire game. I don't want
Has
to
there
see
been any announcement about that? Is Fromm going to start, or are they just going to?
No.
They're just going to throw Glennon back out there again.
Glennon, I saw a report from Joe Judge said Glennon's taking first team reps. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right, Sled. That's going to save y'all because Glennon sucks.
Right. Right.
I mean, honestly, man, I could see him having like those short
No,
plays
there's
against
no
us
hope.
and still
Listen.
doing well.
I could see him bent over like an ostrich with his head up in the ground. I'm going to be nice. I can see his head in the ground.
He's like that dumb vulture on the Looney Tunes cartoons, yo.
Right.
He's just like that dude too.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. There we go, George.
Bro, that's
Oh no.
yo.
Yeah.
Right up, if you saw Glenn in a dark alleyway, bro, you'd think there's a demon or something.
Dude.
See that dude everywhere.
That dude's neck is longer than my arms.
Damn.
No, Joel. Oh, he said both quarterbacks are going to have a chance to get first. I didn't see that, Mike. All I saw was where he said that Glennon was going to get most of the first team reps. So maybe Fromm's going to get a few, but I'm not going to expect him to get a boatload to be able to go out and start next week unless he shows Judge something these next 4 or 5 days. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what we look like tomorrow. I can have a proper assessment on what we're gonna look like against you guys.
Exactly.
All right, I'm down 14.
How about Tampa Bay with all the injuries they had yesterday?
Yeah.
Update on Godwin. He's done for the season.
Yeah.
Towards ACL.
Yep. That's another thing.
So probably for next season too.
That's a tough time of the year for that to happen this late in the season.
Yeah.
Shepard with his Achilles, prayers out to both of those guys. I did see Teddy Bridgewater's recovering well, but he's in concussion protocol, thank God.
Oh yeah,
that looked nice.
Bad yesterday.
Yeah.
That dude can't catch a break.
Ooh, big rush there.
Teddy Bridgewater cannot catch a break.
That is tough, man. Every time he starts experiencing some kind of success, he gets some kind of bad injury.
Nick Chubb, that was almost a touchdown. First and goal from the 5.
24 yards.
24 yards for 24.
Yep, 24. 24 for 24, and he's at the 6-yard line.
I'd love to get a guy like Otis Anderson on this team again. God, I'd love to have him.
They don't make him like that no more, man.
Oh, my God. When he hit you with that forearm shiver, man, you knew it. He come around that corner on a sweep and just rip that arm up, and then, oh, my God, he knocked people out.
Wind it up, man. He wind it up.
Yeah, he would, too. There was no stiff arm with him, man. It was wind up, baby. I'm going to club your ass. I miss that. I do. He had such a phenomenal running style.
What's going on, King Tone?
What up, King Tone?
Hey, King.
Tom Brady is one sore loser.
Of course he is.
That man shattered us tablet, bro. Shattered that thing.
I mean, he was.
I would too.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
That's why I call him Tampon Tom.
Wow.
He was yelling at the sideline of the Saints, and he was like, "Oh, some," and then he cursed at one.
Hey, how about that? I just asked 5 minutes ago my wife to get home. I think she's home.
I mean, he did.
Hold that for me, Pat. I better go see if she needs help.
All right.
I'm gonna ask her for some food.
Yes, he made the tackle. Thank God.
Damn.
Thank
What
you.
up, Pat?
Thank
What
you.
up, Pat? How you doing, man?
Josh Joe makes the tackle on Miles Sanders.
We should just say Coach Garrett. This is what he wants to be called, Coach Garrett.
Yeah.
See, Cleveland's in business finally.
Yeah.
We look good tomorrow, and I think
Touchdown.
I think it's gonna be a good game. Personally,
Are those feet?
in that second half.
And now he's out.
Hoping this short week throws y'all schedule off just enough to help us, benefit us, because we need every break we can get.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and I guess some Eagles fans are a little like salty because we got to play 3 games in 13 days. We got a lot of time to prepare against Washington. So, yeah, if we win that game, then I think we should beat you guys down in that first half, and then we kind of put our foot off the gas, and then y'all start to.
Y'all not good enough to take y'all foot off the gas. So I wouldn't recommend y'all doing that. Y'all not good
We're
enough.
gonna do that. I'm telling you, man. We've done that a lot in this season. We're a young team. We do that a lot. We did it with the Saints. The Saints started coming back in that second half when we put our foot on the gas at the start of that third quarter, and touchdown Nick Chubb.
Touchdown Nick Chubb. Yo, Marcus Mariota is legit being MVP for me right now.
You talking about on the video game?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what the hell?
He's having a career renaissance. We're driving down the field trying to win this game against the Eagles.
What did you say?
I said he's having a career renaissance.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know what that word means.
You talking to me or Nate?
Nate.
Rebirth.
Yep.
Okay.
7. Touchdown, Galladay. I just hope Galladay gets a touchdown this year, man.
I hope he don't get shut out. I'm hoping that too, man.
Because that would just be.
Galladay's getting shut down by Slay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hey, lucky this is not much to him. Been gone a long time.
You could have played at this point. Pop would have been for like 5 by Slays.
You know what? Galladay gonna have to make his breakout game on y'all on Sunday, Slay. You gonna get 2 touchdowns, yo.
Nah, man.
Especially if Jay Fromm in there playing. Because Jay Fromm was looking for him.
I'm telling you, Andrew Thomas is gonna catch another touchdown. I'm telling you,
You
right
gotta
now.
earn them yards, though. You gotta earn them because if he can just, if Jake Fromm is going those little 3-5 yard passes, then you can beat us. But if he's going 1-on-1 with Slay, you're not going the ball to.
Not only that, Saquon Barkley gonna have his first 100-yard game of this season. He gonna do that too.
Devontae Booker at 100.
I'm talking about Saquon
he barely got yards against us.
He got 60 yards against you. I don't know if that means barely.
But if you looked at the game, he barely got like a couple. He was getting like 3-4 yards in that game.
Look, bro, we've clearly made a much stronger effort to run the football these last couple of games.
Yeah, but Barkley didn't look too good against us.
Barkley was still trying to find his legs against you guys. He's healthy now.
I don't know if you've been watching, man, but the brother is definitely getting that skill set back that we all appreciated.
So you beat you. I'm gonna just buy myself a Philly cheesesteak.
No, don't support the city of Philadelphia in any way, bro.
They're good. I don't care.
I don't care, man. Do not support them.
Look,
they're good.
I grew up on them, so that ain't gonna never change. Exactly. I'm sorry.
Philly cheesesteaks are the bomb, especially when they're made right.
I'm saying, bro.
I agree with you guys on that.
I like cheesesteaks. They're good.
You just said don't support them.
I was doing it to piss Slay off, bro.
Philly is a great city, though.
What?
You don't better, Mike Nixon, man.
Man, Pat, it's a great city, man. Just don't be hating because you ain't here yet. No, I'm playing.
I wouldn't say great. You might be going
right.
Extreme, man.
You're going to a little extreme on that one, boy.
It's a good city.
It is. It's a decent city. It's got like some cool things going on, but
New York, I don't know about
chill
that.
Chill out with the great. You know what I mean?
Rocky statues.
Great cities like New York, Chicago, LA.
Yeah, Chicago is a good place.
I mean,
Yes,
not.
it is.
It's a damn good city.
Yeah, damn good place.
And they make
But
damn
Philly?
good pizza.
Yes, they do, sir. Yes, they do.
That's where basically chicken was originated from. Kind of, sort of.
But Philly, the best thing about Philly is the cheesesteaks.
No, we got the Rocky statue too, Pat.
What?
Y'all built a picture of a fictional character and Doug Peterson. That says all you need to know about
And they
Philly.
got a billboard Allen Iverson too, but I mean, okay. Like, it's all
Hey,
right.
man. Hey, we still a great
Look,
city.
The problem with Slay is Slay doesn't
I'm not.
support
Let me
any
chill,
other Philly
man.
team besides the Eagles.
Philly, all right. Philly, all right. Let me chill. Philly, all right.
Y'all
I'd have
just can't get
many a
that
good
inner
night in Philly.
system out.
Slay,
Many
you
a good
should
night in
become a
Philly.
whole.
I'll tell you how great Philly is. Look at the chaos they caused during the parade when they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was
Oh
ridiculous.
yeah, that's true.
But it was a long time coming, so them people they finally just let it go.
They knocking over police horses and diving in police and horse poop and everything.
Would you blame them though, Pat? We won our first Super Bowl.
But you gotta shove your face in horse shit.
Wait a minute. What?
That Philadelphia parade when they won the Super Bowl, they trashed that city.
Oh man.
Yeah, they did. All right. I will be here.
Doing handstands and horse manure and everything.
My dinner's here, so I will be here on the side.
Let's not talk about horse shit.
No, it was hilarious. Jason Kelsey's speech. His speech was amazing, though. Jason Kelsey.
Oh my God! Show your
Slay memorizes like every word of the speech. He reads it like every day.
Slay reads it before he goes to bed.
The good days.
Yeah, I just went
Marcus
to work that
Mariota
day.
is my quarterback, bro. Mariota is my quarterback. Daniel Jones, you're benched.
But after that Super Bowl, it's going downhill for us. Downhill, real quick.
I don't know.
Slay, you only support one Philly team. You don't need to support the rest.
I think that was mostly self-inflicted.
Hey,
on the
honey.
Eagles' part. They were built to continue
Can you
winning.
bring me a pop, please?
Yeah, we wanted to keep winning.
BLSG is backstage. Joe.
We didn't care about the draft picks at all.
You know what? I'm putting Mariota in. Daniel Jones can sit down. He's my starter for the rest of the season.
Daniel Jones again.
Daniel Jones is a 69 overall. Mariota is a 70, so I'm putting Mariota in.
Damn.
Sorry, I must
Yeah,
stop.
Eddie Buckets, man. That's what I was saying yesterday on my stream after the game, man. Like, it's no point in putting Glennon back in. You already know what Glennon is. You might as well evaluate from these last few games and see what you got, man. See if the kid is somebody potentially go forward with next year. Whatever role he might be in, you know what I mean. You might as well evaluate all the young talent at this point and see what's worth it. Because what's worth keeping, what's worth moving on from at this point. There's no point in putting the Nate Soldiers of the world back on the field. You know what I mean? You know what you got in those players.
Hey, Pat.
What?
When did you say the USFL for you guys was gonna start?
April.
April. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, my birthday.
When I get to see TJ Edwards and them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, I can't wait to see that guy play.
Yeah. Heard good things. Maybe a backup QB for Jalen Hurts.
I hope things work out for him. What do you mean, bro? He'd be the starter for Jalen Hurts. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah,
He's
seriously.
given a chance, he would be the starter.
He's better than Hurts. I can guarantee you that. I've watched some of his highlights.
You crazy.
I think he's a better thrower of the ball.
Joel, kicking this man off.
Running, no.
Kick him off the stream, bro. He's disrespecting TJ.
Hurts isn't like a bad thrower. His accuracy sucks.
So he's a bad thrower if his accuracy sucks.
No, I think he's like he's an average thrower, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an average thrower. He doesn't have the best arm. He doesn't have the worst arm. He just knows how to throw the ball solidly.
I feel you. Hey, yo. Evan Neal just pancaked him, man. I don't know. I want to stop talking about video games. Sorry, Joe.
All right, shut up.
Right.
Tell me to shut up, and I'm gonna copy your pot. No, I'm just messing.
You've already done it.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Right.
10 picks. We had 3, bro. You acting like I used your whole mock draft.
Man, you used my whole idea, bro.
Mock drafts is your idea? I thought that was Mel Kiper, but okay.
You could have said someone like Charles Cross, but no, you stole Jack's first 3 picks.
Not first 3 picks, bro. I tried trading back, taking the Kobe Dean.
Who thought of the trade I did first? Me.
The NFL actually invented trade backs, but okay.
All right. I'll let you have it, kid.
No, I'm good, man. I'm just messing around.
Always messing.
Yeah. Obviously. Thank you, Josh Joe. You think what round do you think Josh Joe would go in? I have him in the third-ish.
Said Josh Jones.
Josh Jobe.
Josh Jobe.
Yeah, he's a corner from Bama. I have him in
Man, who the hell is that?
I know who Josh Jobe is.
Talking about some damn Josh Joe.
He might go on the third to us. You never know.
What did Joel say last night about nut sacks? He said, "Look at this dude in the 6th round."
I forgot what he said, but you
said,
"You blow me."
Hey, would you blow me?
Yeah.
He said, look up. Hey, would you blow me in the 6th round, bro? I was typing links, bro. I was not looking up.
You
Hey,
weren't.
Nate, you weren't even there. What are you?
I was there. I was there on stream.
Yes, he was.
Because
Exactly.
he's so damn quiet, you can barely hear them, man.
All right.
Incomplete.
Yeah, man. But Pat, keep doing your great work, man. You doing amazing.
I'll give Pat. Man. He does great. I give him a shout out because he helped me. He did help me with my mock draft.
I've helped you do a lot of things that I didn't know I helped you do.
Oh my god! I asked you for advice, bro, and you gave it to me, and I appreciated it.
Yeah, I helped you with your little evil plan.
Oh my god! What's my evil plan, Pat?
Copy whatever I do. Yes. Whatever I do, you do.
Whatever I do, Nate does.
What?
You cut me off, bro. You do it.
All right, Logan. The low. Don't even start that. Bro.
Yeah, we're not gonna start that. I'm just messing. All I'm gonna say is, no, never mind.
You don't say that. We just discussed this.
Just be cordial.
Exactly.
We can talk about that another time.
God, Derek Carr's making some good throws, but these receivers ain't helping him for shit.
Right. They dropping everything.
God damn.
Jalen Smith got signed to the active roster.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
Anybody hear if Cody's going to play?
He did pretty good yesterday, I thought.
You said who gonna play, Joe?
Eddie wants to know, is there a chance if Tony plays?
I'm looking up to see if I see what he did today. If he did anything about it.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest with you. They probably shut him down the rest of the season too.
Yeah.
Right.
You know you got an electric player, so you pretty much know what you got in him too. I don't necessarily need to see much more right now if he's not 100%.
Yo, can this dude 71 block anyone for me?
Oh, what if Jake Fromm happens? Is that like that diamond that you just sneak up and buck up on.
The next Tom Brady. The next Tom Brady.
Hell no! Calm down. Bro.
I love Daniel Jones. Don't get me wrong, but if it is what it is.
I love Daniel Jones too, but I love those stories where a 5th-round draft pick turns out to be a good NFL starter.
I just like the confidence he played with, even though it was just one drive. Like I said, one drive. It just was. He just looked like a confident quarterback out there.
He did.
So Gardner Minshew, basically. Gardner Minshew.
Kadarius Toney expected back off injured reserve COVID list.
Let's not forget about the guy with the Jets. That's all I'm saying. Mr. White was the hero and went to 0 real quick.
Real quick.
Mike White threw 3 or 4 interceptions in that game. Everyone knew he sucked.
I mean, there was different things to that. The Bengals secondary was depleted, and Mike White sucks. He looked good.
All right. Another update. Joe Judge says he has been told if Daniel Jones rests and allows his neck to heal, there should be no concern with reoccurrence of injury in the future.
Nice.
So everybody who's blaming Joe Judge saying that he threw Daniel Jones out to get hurt, Daniel Jones will be playing right now if Joe Judge was that type of monster. He's actually saving his kid.
I can't. I got headphones on. Both ears are covered. You going like this?
Yo, Joe, we don't need to hear about your marriage life.
Dude,
I had the mute on.
I'm just
It's not working. Oh shit! What the hell is going on? God, I thought that was a mute.
Now they know what you really like.
Yeah, now they know exactly what I'm really like. You know what? I don't care. Can you guys? Does anybody there have an owner's manual for a wife? Because mine's developed a whine.
Damn.
Yes, dear.
Man, they got a lot of Daniel Jones quotes in here. Joe Jones says, "I've seen enough growth from Daniel to see that
was funny.
He's the
You're
one to go
laughing.
ahead and play."
I don't want to hear it.
Don't know what you're talking about. Stole my pen.
Yeah.
I see how you are.
Said Joe Judge is confident this next spring won't be a long-term issue for Daniel Jones, given appropriate time now to heal.
Oh yeah, I stole that. I figured I'd steal your sneaker box to lift the platform up. That way I don't have to look at you when you come into the kitchen. I figure I got the TV right there.
Yeah, Jalen Smith. That's a sneaky good signing right late in the season, right there, man. It's a
But your
sneaky
wife,
good signing.
your wife is gonna commit a homicide.
She would have done it by now.
Yeah, those are definitely the kind of moves I like right there. Grabbing somebody like him up right now, late in the year, everybody was sleeping on him. See if we can make it happen.
It's like my wife. She says, you never take me anywhere. I offered to take her to the Virgin Islands to get rebuilt, but she won't go for it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
No, savage. Man.
Come on, Galladay.
Well, at least I wasn't mean when I told the doctor to throw in that extra stitch after the kids were born. What do they call that, Kim?
The husband stitch.
Husband stitch?
Oh yeah, the husband stitch. That's what they call that.
Don't ask how I know that.
That's a real name for it. I was like, what? Get out of here.
No, I just told you what the name was.
Oh, I had the headphones off. I was listening to my wife over you. Look who's the smart one now. Ha ha.
Wow.
I can see why Joel and Logan get along.
Yeah.
But if that turns out to be true, looks like Joe Judge actually does care about the kid. Like other people saying that he didn't care about Daniel Jones and he threw him out there to get injured.
Right.
Because you can see it in his face that Daniel Jones, it was up to Daniel Jones would be playing right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean,
and then he might turn into structural damage of his neck because he doesn't protect himself.
He's reckless.
So basically what it is with that sprain, the ligament has to heal itself.
You're on first.
And you don't allow that ligament to heal, it can cause structural damage of your neck if you continue to let it take a pounding while the ligament hasn't fully healed.
Pause. I'm never
You
gonna
know
forget.
what? I'm gonna create a pause button just for you, Logan.
I was just going to ask Logan, when does Lou get his saying back? That's what I want
This
to know.
man says
Right.
pause after every word.
Right. Pause.
Damn.
Pause.
And he always says those annoying ass words.
Pause.
Sound
Pause.
man.
Pause. Shut up.
Bro, I'm the most
Pause these.
I'm the most hated content creator in the Giants community.
Nah, I don't think you're hated. I just think you're very repetitive.
If you were hated, you wouldn't be on any of our channels, bro.
Right.
Maybe
You
we
were hated.
respect you because you follow us and you're always there contributing with us. And we're trying to help you develop and become a YouTuber and a well-groomed, polite young man.
And a decent kid.
Right. Maybe we're just trying to influence you because you're right at that age right now. Maybe because we care. We're not dicks. We're just old bitchy. Oh, I'm an old bitchy asshole. There, okay, I said it.
Trying to make sure you don't grow up to be a jackass kid.
Right.
Is J Productions? That's Jaden.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Ash Money changed his name too.
Yeah.
Changing my
y'all
name
changed
after
y'all
the
name.
season 2. Changing up a little bit after the season 2.
Mac the Giants fan. I need to change my name. I can't be using another guy's name too.
We're just trying to tell Logan that we're trying to save his soul. You know, we realize that he's been possessed by this evil demon. So
what the fuck?
yeah,
Yo.
exactly. What the hell? How about what the hell?
That's even worse, honestly.
What the hell?
What the heck? Or like,
I'm telling you what I'm gonna start doing for him. I got a pause. I'm about to make a pause Logan button.
yo, just do a counter for how many times you says pause.
No, he's gonna get paused as many times as I say pause. That's how annoying that's gonna be. Pause.
Right. Pause. Okay, hold on a second.
Pause.
Every time he says it. Okay. Pause.
Just wait 10 seconds. Pause.
Oh man. Slay, what is your real name?
Manny.
That's my.
Your real name is Manny?
Nah, that's my nickname. I don't like to give my real name. It's annoying.
It's because he's a 42-year-old Somalian pirate, bro.
No.
Who was that picture of? That's not you either.
That's not me.
That's definitely not Slay.
That's definitely not me.
Yo.
Man.
Slay's a pirate.
Yeah, that'd be about right. How far are you from Concord, North Carolina, Logan?
I have no idea where that is, to be honest with you.
Well, that's where your package is setting, is in Concord, North Carolina.
Okay. I think it's like an hour away, 2 hours away.
Yeah, they just call me man.
Use Google, it'll tell you, because that's where your Jared Goff shirt is, with your fuzzy slippers.
I really appreciate that.
What's the Jared Goff thing all about? What's all that about?
I told Logan that because he shaved his head, he stood up. I'll get him something. So
yeah,
I
saw the Jared Goff jersey.
Yeah, it was only $20, and then the slippers were like $2.99 to throw in extra with free shipping. I was like, shit.
I mean,
Merry Christmas.
Logan,
Right.
you're rocking a Jared Goff jersey. He just beat the Lions. I mean, the Cardinals.
I wanted a Kyler Murray jersey, Joel's favorite quarterback.
Get it right. Jimmy Garoppolo, bitch. You need to look back on video, too.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Daniel Jones be your favorite quarterback? You defend him so much.
Yes.
If Daniel Jones threw 6 interceptions, Joel would be like, the ball was too wet, you know.
Really? We're going to go down that road?
Yo,
Well, you get
Really?
to at me as soon as I do it.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
At least I know how to, do more than swear.
I didn't even
scream.
I didn't even
or scream or get belligerent. Yeah, look that one up if you can spell it.
Wow.
Belligerent.
I didn't even swear or scream, bro.
You were getting loud. Oh, Miz has a
Miz got a
question.
question.
Belligerent.
Yes, Logan is going to dress up as a leprechaun for Halloween next year.
I thought he was already dressed like one.
Oh, okay. Hi, me Lucky Charms. Yep, round one on me.
Ah.
Tell you what, this damn game sucks.
It is kind of like whack. There's no real excitement going on.
At least the next one we'll have some interest in because we got to root for
Right.
Minnesota.
Got to. Because the Bears win, we might have like the 8-9 pick if we mess around and beat the Eagles.
Right.
Because we beat the Panthers, so they would jump in front of us.
If y'all beat us, I'm gonna be mad as hell. Oh my god, that's gonna be me breaking the damn
Miz
house.
has a question for you, Pat.
Okay. What's the question? I mean, Kitchens is only working with he's working with Glennon. He doesn't even have to do his job.
He's working
Your
with
coordinator's gonna have to be good looking with Glennon, but I like the play calling better. Receivers are getting open more. I'd say that. But I don't think we're gonna get to really know what the offense is gonna be like until next year, until Joe Judge gets what he wants on that offensive line and running the ball. Then we're gonna see it.
I think Garrett was a big problem here. The more that I think, the more that I listen to everybody bring points up. The more it just points to that. I hope the clapper gets the clap. God damn it! Him and goddamn Urban Meyer ought to go coach a team somewhere.
I mean, Garrett was a problem, but at the same time, he wasn't just the only problem.
No, he
right.
The problem for sure. Nobody said everything was gonna get perfect. I said it. I said I said he was gonna be the what do you call that? The
scapegoat.
Scapegoat. Yeah, I mean,
but he needed to be fired as well because at least the offense, the people are getting more wide open. It's just Glennon is missing them. Glennon is
missing them badly.
Galladay has had a chance for like 3 touchdowns if the pass was correct.
Does he know that Galladay is like 6'4", 6'5", whatever he is? Like,
Right.
Get it up there, man. Let him go up there and get it. I don't understand.
6'7", you throwing the ball like you 5'3". I don't understand. He has no velocity on any of his passes, and he's inaccurate. He's throwing inaccurate pop-up balls. That's crazy.
That catch Saquon Barkley made, he saved his Saquon.
Right,
saved
that whole drive. That interception he threw the Diggs in the end zone was absolutely ignorant. Like, I don't know what that was. That interception that he threw to Riggs was absolutely stupid. First of all, why are you throwing it to Riggs in double coverage, and then you threw it behind him? And softly throwing it behind him. So the DB just made an easy catch. Shoot, I thought the DB was a receiver for a second.
He's afraid of getting a neck strain if he goes to throw it too hard.
I don't think he'll feel it. Wow. I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
He said he was afraid of getting a neck strain from throwing too hard.
I agree with that, Miz. I definitely agree with that, and it will be fast and it will be ugly.
Looking like they're going to.
That's what you look like, Jaden. Jaden like a potato sack now play.
Jaden is 6'3", 180. He looks like Devontae Smith.
I agree, Eddie. I see it. I see something.
I mean, I hope you're all right, and I just know I'm just gonna have my simmer my expectations this all season. I'm not gonna be buying in that this team right here. I love this New York Football Giants, man, but they got to prove to me that they're a competent franchise again, man. Because right now we've
The
been
only
bad.
reason I'll be watching the game, Mac, is because I'm streaming it. It's the only freaking reason if Glendon's playing.
We'll see.
Or trust me, there's been games Pat's wanted to quit, but we haven't. I wanted to quit. We haven't.
Hope Chubb do break a long one because I need that. I need them points.
I'm not gonna lie. The Vegas Raiders. I got it right, and I corrected myself. That defense isn't looking too bad tonight. Chubb's had a couple of big runs, but nothing earth-shattering. No, Miz, a lot of us are going into this year like that. I don't think any of us, you know what? If we're 500, that's what I'm going to say. I think we're going to be a 500 ball club next year. Nope, I fell for that horse shit last year. Nope, not doing it. But I'm not going to lie. It was fun to talk smack for a while. God damn. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to that team.
Yep. Absolutely. Be that team that can talk the talk and walk the walk, man.
Right.
Absolutely. I miss those days, man. And you guys were talking about it earlier before I hopped on, man. Identity, man. This team just don't got no identity whatsoever. Need to find one, man. One way or another. I mean, I grew up in the power running game era, and I wouldn't mind bringing that back to New York City, man. We need that, man. Get some guys in there, get some offensive linemen that can move people out the way, create some running lanes for the running backs, make some plays, open up the play action.
Right.
All of that, man.
Right.
All of that.
Mike Glennon is the quarterback I've ever seen.
And then when you get in the fourth quarter with like 7 minutes to go and you're at your 15-yard line, 1st and 10, you start running the ball, burning up that goddamn clock, and win the game.
And being able to, that too, also being able to close out and win games, finish drives late in the games. You know what I mean? That's why we got to get back to that power running game, man. Where you just punish them in the fourth quarter, man.
Yep, because you broke them down all game.
When Derrick Henry was healthy with Tennessee, that's what they would do, man. They get a lead in the fourth quarter, and they're just gonna feed Derrick Henry the rest of the way, man.
And not only that, look at the yards that man got in the fourth quarter. That's where he gets most of his yards.
Absolutely, because by the fourth quarter, you're done. You're beat up.
Right.
The defense don't want to keep tackling him.
Exactly.
Yeah, we need to.
I mean, they're not a great team because of Tannehill. That's for damn sure.
Logan, what I put in the chat.
What did you say? I don't want to read it.
I feel like that's a little too far.
What? What's too far?
All right. Get up there.
Yo, he said you look like Alex Singleton without teeth.
He just needs to shorten the hair, and he'll look perfectly like that.
How is that roughing the passer?
So it looks like Brandon John Jackson, Brody.
That looks like Deshaun. So it looks like Michael Jackson.
I'll take that as a compliment. Shit.
I don't think you want to take that as a compliment.
I mean, he was one of the greatest to ever. He looked like LeBron James without
Damn
a
right,
what?
Miz.
That
Damn
don't
right.
make sense, BLSG.
Yo, who is this no-name receiver on the Texans, bro?
BLSG don't play. Man, BLSG looks like Ryan Kerrigan for real.
Oh, come on, you gotta pick that Kareem. I have Kareem Jackson on my Madden franchise team.
I get it, Miz. I'm hoping to God Mara is so embarrassed right now and doesn't even want to show his face in public and just stays at that stadium until draft. I hope to hell he's goddamn happy with everything he's done to this organization.
I hope you're happy.
Seriously, like,
Hey,
right.
Mara, you asshole. You have no idea what football involves. Let people who know what football involves do their goddamn job.
So would I do better than John Mara, Joel?
No.
Wow. Wow.
He's old and forgetful, and you're too young to be experienced, my guy. You got to go a few more years. First thing involved with being a GM, you have to have been laid. And the Fist of Fury tournament in Japan don't count. You got to know what chocolate sauce on Hooters is. Ask Miz.
You're a sick human being.
What? I am not sick.
He said, I am not sick.
No.
Yo, Pat's going. We're doing the Bears game on Pat's channel.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
When that stream's over, can we talk about this podcast that me and Jaden are gonna start?
Probably.
All right.
I can't be up too late. I gotta be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I got a doctor's appointment.
Oh dang.
Dude is really starting to piss me the fuck off.
What?
Swear to God.
Slay what?
I don't like it.
He said, no. He said,
Yeah.
yo, it's starting to piss me the.
I'm not even gonna read what Jaden said.
Right.
What the hell's going on in the chat?
Oh, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Jaden with this roast, man. That dude.
He said Slay was like an Amazon delivery package one time.
Yeah, he also said he was uncensored. Looks like the stuff and people don't eat. Slay looks like honey
Be
mustard.
right back.
Yo, that was crazy. They did invade MetLife
shall
yesterday with
return.
Cowboy fans, man.
Bro,
A lot
Jaden,
of-
you look
A
like
lot of Cowboy fans in the building.
Jaden looked like Polynesian
Polynesian socks?
sauce. You know what I meant.
He said Polynesian socks.
He looks like man. He looks like iced tea. What? How can anyone on earth look like iced tea?
How can anyone on the earth look like you?
Logan, that was not funny, my guy. It was not.
I really don't care if it was funny. It's
Slay
just,
looks like no good coffee. Ew.
Miz looks like I don't know. Miz just looks like Miz.
Nah, keep Miz out of this. We don't want to talk.
I said Miz looks like Miz.
Yeah, he like Vin Diesel just a little bit.
I'm gonna have to go check it out, Miz. I'll check it out in a little bit.
So you're basically look at what he just said, Logan.
Touchdown, Andrew Thomas. Let's go.
Hey man, stop talking about video games, man.
You see what he
This
said?
is a huge play in the game. 4th and 5. Browns trying to get a touchdown to take the lead. After a Derek Carr fumble, 4th and 5. Browns takes the snap. He's looking. He's in the pocket. He's moving around the pocket. And he throws touchdown Browns. But there's a penalty flag on the play. And it looks like it's going to be against the Raiders, a hold against the Raiders, it looks like.
Well, what do you know?
Yo, penalty against the Raiders. What do you know? The Tuck rule.
Nick Mullins.
The GOAT.
Right.
Mullins.
Remember that one year he had all them good games against San Fran?
Mm-hmm.
Couple years against us. What he did was it last year, as a matter of fact? It
Yeah.
was last year. As a
Yeah.
matter what he did against us last year. You look like
So
Joe Montana
ass
out
up.
there.
Right. So ass up. All right. Extra point pin and Browns is tied. And the kick is good. 14-13 Browns. Boy, has it taken a dramatic turn for the Raiders this year. My goodness.
Yeah, they started off so good, man. It looked impressive early.
They started off like 5-2. Now they're going to be like 6-8 if they lose today. And what a win for the Browns, because if they go 8-6, they're right back in the playoffs.
Considering all the players that they have out too, man. They had a lot of
Right.
key players out.
Oh, and I'm
First
back.
and second string quarterback.
500 into the account.
Oh,
Shit,
hold on.
second string, third string quarterback. Shoot, they just picked Mullins up this week.
Oh, wow. I thought he was already there. I didn't know. I thought he was already there.
No, they just picked him up this week, man.
Damn.
And Browns got some heart, man.
All right, I'm benching Mariota.
You just said he was your quarterback. Hey, you know what?
I'm
Remove him.
attention, buddy.
There's a remove button on the Logan that you can hit. The hell, man.
He threw 2 picks, so I'm benching him.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are talking.
All right, we definitely need the Bears to lose. That's for sure.
Yep.
Let's go, Vikings.
I think
Man,
Dalvin
we
Cook's
need to-
going to run all over that defense.
Need the Bears to lose, but I need Justin Fields to have a nice game. I really
Right? That's why I can't play fantasy, Mac. I can't do it.
Oh, wow. If the Bears lose to the Seahawks, that would be good too. That's definitely good draft position for us. Because the Bears
Yes.
play the Seahawks next week.
Yes. That way the Jets.
That means the Jets pick goes lower than us and the Bears
Uh-huh.
pick goes higher.
Yeah.
So we need the Seahawks to beat the Bears, because if it goes in reverse, that means the Bears pick is higher and the Jets pick gets lower.
And the Jets play Jacksonville this next week.
They gotta win that game, man. They gotta beat Jacksonville, bro. They gotta beat Jacksonville, man.
You'd be surprised, bro. It is
The
new-
Texans stomped the hell out of Jacksonville.
I thought Jacksonville was going to come out and do a little something after they
I
get rid
did.
of Urban Meyer. They talked like how big of a problem he was. I seen
Right.
them and do
Man,
something.
everybody's missing the point that Prince Charming is playing like ass this year, bro. Like
Prince
he
Charming's not that good. I'm
I-
sorry.
looks terrible, bro.
I said Trevor Lawrence was going to be a bust before the draft, man.
Well,
I
if you,
took-
for what it's worth, you get thrown to the fire on one of the absolute worst franchises in the NFL. Jacksonville is a
Yeah,
terrible
that goes to
franchise.
Joe's point. That
No,
goes to
it's
Joe's point. That's why Judge does what he does with his rookies.
That's why I don't like throwing him out there. Look how good Fromm got. We were talking about that, man. I mean, he sat behind Josh Allen for 12 games, comes here, learns a new playbook, Judge gets a little confidence in him, so he's prepared to go out there and run an offense. He knows, a few plays. Hey, look at the results, man. That's what sitting people does.
Yep. All right. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Ball is snapped. Derek Carr is looking, throws it to tight end out the backfield, and he breaks one tackle. He gets about 6 yards right there. All I need to do is get in field goal range.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to see the Raiders come back and win this.
Yeah.
I don't like the Raiders. I hate them.
Yep, 6 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 4. Carr breaks the huddle. Carr in the shotgun. Ball is snap. Carr looks and he throws it to looks like Zay Jones for a first down.
He was considered a first-round talent, but was it the bowl game or was it the senior season results that dropped him? I forget.
Yeah, his numbers dropped. His next year, he went back to school. That following year, his numbers did go. He did regress.
Who are you talking about?
Talking about
Fromm.
Yeah, Fromm. He went back to school. He really was getting ready to lose his job to my boy Justin Fields. He's getting ready to lose his job to Justin Fields.
Yeah.
He went back his senior year and he kind of sucked.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. Carr looking, throws it deep down the middle of the field, and it is picked off. That was a stupid pass. That pass was ignorant. Why would you throw that pass right there?
Hey, I do, man. That's fun to have a picnic in the house. I'm not gonna lie. You got no ants, no bugs. Sit on the floor, watch TV.
You did not need to throw that pass right there. I don't understand why he threw that. It was double covered. I don't understand that pass, man.
Derek Carr is a good quarterback, but he doesn't do good in big situations.
He doesn't. That is true, Logan.
But one thing with Derek Carr.
That pass was ignorant. All right, Nick Mullins back on the field. Strong I formation.
That's what I was talking about. Now they're gonna have Nick Chubb close this one out, man. This is exactly
right. Yeah, his arm.
Nick Chubb gets about. What a push forward. He gets about 2 yards. They get a first down. This game's about over. Like that pass right there didn't make any type of sense, man. You forced that.
Sometimes they feel like they get desperate for no reason, man. Like got plenty of time just to stay composed.
All right.
But that's the knock on Derek Carr. He does not perform well in crucial situations, in clutch situations. He winds up throwing a pick or something stupid every time. So Derek Carr is only going to take you as far as your team can build leads early. All right, 2nd and 8 after a 2-yard run by Nick Chubb. Raiders take their second timeout. They have one timeout remaining. They get a first down here. This game.
That's actually funny.
Jay, you really want to do that? I mean, the Eagles playbook's not really that.
And Nick Chubb gets about. He's still pushing. He's still pushing. He got about 5 yards on that play. He was only supposed to get 2. 3rd and 3. Like Max said, Nick Chubb is trying to close out this game.
Yes, sir.
That's what you want, man. That's what you want.
Absolutely.
Darius Slate. Oh, sorry.
Break a team spirit with the power running game late in the game. You break their spirit, crush their will.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's a proven winning recipe right there. That works right there. It's
yes, it does.
The Browns schedule ain't no joke. Packers, Steelers, Bengals. Good grief. And the Raiders, Broncos, Colts, Chargers. Man, these two teams got some teams.
They pretty much all must wins too. Yeah, they must win
for the game right here. I formation. Ball is snapped. They hand it off to Chubb again. Chubb runs, and he is stuffed. Good play by the Raiders defense right there.
Raiders will get one more chance.
My beard didn't have nothing to do with that. You can't blame that on me.
Hankins stopped that play. Man, he destroyed that center.
You said Hankins.
Yeah, they got Hankins.
The one that used to play for us, the Giants?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we got a bunch of defensive tackles out there.
Yep.
People love our defensive tackle.
I like Hankins.
Hey, what is it with you guys in kitchen appliances? Jaden's head looks like a mini Frigidaire,
control each other.
and Slay looks like a deep freezer. I mean, man, if you guys are going to insult each other.
I don't think we insult each other. Me and Jaden don't.
They just don't know how to roast.
Yeah, we know the rules. We don't go that far.
Oh, you know, like Slay with his new haircut. I mean, if my dog had that, he'd shave his butt and make him walk backwards.
Walk backwards.
I would too.
At least I got some goddamn hair. I won't keep it.
Remember when we had Keith Rivers?
Slay, I was on your side, bro. What did I do to you?
I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything. Slay looks like he's having a bet.
Yeah. No, I don't mind Carr, but I don't want him as a Giant. I like to root for him, but LGZ, I'm gonna roast you.
Go for it, Jaden. Go for it. Yo, Dwayne.
About to eat me a chocolate covered breast up. I mean cookie. Okay, yeah, their cookies all right.
Jaden, you're never gonna get past looking like Dwayne Haskins, bro. You're never gonna live that.
Rivers, the linebacker. I kind of remember.
Yeah, Keith Rivers was here and he got hurt. All right, one throw takes the punt, gets it to about the 29-yard line. So they're gonna need about 40 yards to get a field goal. To being even consider a field.
Oh my God, he kind of does. Kind of, a little bit. You see how his head perked up and that neck showed? Just a little bit.
Mike Glennon, that's terrible. All right, first and 10, ball on the 29. Carr in the shotgun, trips to his left. Carr looking, throws it over the middle to his running back, and he drops it. Incomplete pass.
That one hurt, Jaden.
Josh Jacobs.
Michael Boley, I remember.
Michael Boley.
I remember him.
Hey, remember he threw the ball at the camera guy?
Mm-hmm.
I remember him.
Yeah, he made plays.
I don't remember Kawika Mitchell.
Kawika Mitchell. That one, he helped us go on that Super Bowl run in 2007.
Absolutely, was a big part of it.
Yeah, LGZ, I told you not to come out of your cage, you bad puppy.
Bro, that sounded kind of weird, but okay.
All right. Second down and 10. Raiders complete the pass for about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 7. The clock is running. 1:30 left. They're taking a lot of time. All right.
Fred Robbins, I remember.
Big Fred Robbins.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Joe.
What are the Raiders doing? All right, 3rd and 7. Derek Carr throws and complete. First down. But they're taking a lot of time on these plays, man. A minute,
they are.
5 left. All right, 1st and 10, under a minute. Ball is snapped. Carr in the shotgun. Carr looking, throws it to Jacobs. He catches it this time. He gets down to about the 45-yard line, about the 43-yard line. 9-yard pass. 2nd and 1.
Jaden, never tell another man that to get out of his
40 seconds left. 39, 38, 37. They still haven't snapped the ball. All right, the ball is snapped. Derek Carr looking, throws over the middle, and it's complete to the 30-yard line. To Jones right there. All right, the Raiders have to get up. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Was it roughing the passer? Oh, holding on the Raiders.
Oh my God. Chase Blackburn.
That sucks.
Chase Blackburn intercepted Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
Yes, he did. Covering Rob Gronkowski. Chase
That
Blackburn
sucks.
at the beginning of that year too. Wasn't he a school teacher and he quit to
He
come
sure
play for the
was.
Giants? Yeah.
He sure was.
Wow, they call that holding right there. That's a bad call.
Yeah, the bookies want the Browns to win because this covers all their bets.
That's a bad call right there. Well, second and 11, under 30 seconds left. Ball is
Isn't there a
snapped.
10
Derek
second?
Carr is looking. Derek Carr throws it to the tight end out the backfield. Oh, he makes a nice move. Gets up to about the 45. 22 seconds left. Be first and 10. And he got out of bounds. Nice move by the tight end right there. He faked him.
Like a bad auxiliary. What is going on? You guys are.
Travis Beckham. Yo.
Yo, he was a good tight end. I just
He made
think
one good play.
He made some big plays.
All right, I want you.
All right, Derek Carr looking, gets out the pocket, throws, and it is caught to the 30-yard line again by Zay Jones. They got to get up. They got to spike the ball. The Browns are holding his feet.
Yo.
That's a penalty.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and the ball is spiked. Carr, did he come up clutch?
He was holding that man's feet. Damn.
That's what you tell you do, bro. In a situation like that, you got whatever edge you can get.
Right.
Time ticking.
All right, Nick Mullins on the sideline praying, hoping the kicker doesn't hit this field goal. 48-yard attempt. Daniel Carson is 2 for 2 so far today. Kick is up, and it is good. Raiders win 16-14. Oh, they called a timeout. Oh, that might be the coldest ice I've ever seen.
Oh. Yes, I agree, Eddie. There was nothing flashy. That's and being that hardworking, blue collar type of football team mentality, that's won us a lot of championships.
We did it the right way.
Exactly.
we did it the right way.
No drama, no bullshit. Just go out there, do your job, and you do your job and control you.
Wow. That was a nice ice of the kicker right there. That's exactly how it's supposed to go. Now he has to make it again. All right. Here it comes. The snap is good. Kick is up, and it's even better this time. Perfect down the middle. Raiders win 16-14.
Nice.
I thought we were going to have a double doink. Shit. Again.
What time's the next game start?
Like
7:15.
8:15.
8:15.
Well, 7:15 my time.
All right. What I'm going to do is end it here, Mac and Logan. If you guys could stay in the stream afterwards, we want to run something by you, Mac. I know you caught a little bit of it, but you don't want to, so you can't join us.
No, I said I would. I said I would.
You said you would? All right, then hang out in the back room after we're done here. I'm gonna wrap this up.
Fan. Get him out
hey, bro. Hey, I'm doing it with Logan and Jaden.
Yeah. It'll be good comment. So, but thanks everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. It was a nice, relaxing stream. Sorry we didn't call the game a lot, but we are Giants fans. We're going to talk about our team. I think everybody does that. And there's just so much going on with us right now that if we don't have these therapy sessions, we just stew and get angry and then argue even more. So it's nice to relax and actually listen to everybody's ideas. Now, subscribe, ring that bell. Oh, yep, Lou, let me drop that for you. We're going to have a little bit of a meeting. Copy. I'll wait for Lou to jump in here.
Yeah, you got to end it.
Yeah, I'll wait for Lou to jump in here and then I'll end it.
Yeah.
But you guys got any last words while we're waiting for Lou?
Thanks
Good
for
jokes, Jaden. Good jokes. That was great.
I appreciate it.
Not a problem, guys. I appreciate y'all individually. I love being a part of this, what we're growing and developing. I really enjoy it. Somebody that I get to hang out and talk a lot of football. All right, we'll bring Lou in here. He can say goodbye.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another great episode of Classified with 3F Joe and Big Pat Sports Talk, LGZ Zone, and Big Play Slay. And it looks
Travis,
like
thank
Mac the
you.
Giants fan down there as well. So
Yes,
thank you for
sir.
tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to all of these fine gentlemen. They grind hard to give you all the latest news, updates, roster moves, injury reports, and all the latest with the New York Football Giants and other sports. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to these gentlemen.
All right. Peace out, everybody.